しくて眩しくて僕は目をそらしてしまう。似合う言葉一つだって何も言えない僕だ。乱反射した太陽が君を連れ去ってしまう。なんだかとても寂しくて目を伏せた。こんなに狭い世界で跳ねる笑い声がとても綺麗に響くから救われたんだ。切なを繰り返す途方もない未来なら迷いながらでもいいさ全て分け合ってこう。眩しくて眩しくて僕は目をそらしてしまう。似合う言葉一つだって何も言えない僕だ。軽やかに軽やかに跳ねる背に見とれていた。青い本土の正体が恋だとしたら感情論で生きるなら君に近づけるかな。弱さも僕の一部だと認めたいんだ。今では懐かしい幼い傷跡見せかけの美しさ一つもいらないね。風をまとう風をまとう君にただ見とれていた。心溢れてしまいそうで空を仰ぐ僕だ。何もかも
20 whole years
何もかも遠い過去になってしまう。春の気配に見られて僕らは歌う。いつまで共にいられるだろうか。どこまで遠く行けるだろうか。さよならの言葉はあと何回残ってるのだろう。一人は寂しくないだろうか。二人は重荷となるだろうか。初めての出会いだった。眩しくて眩しくて僕は目をそらしてしまう。似合う言葉一つだって何も言えない僕だ。軽やかに軽やかに跳ねる背に見とれていた。青い本土の正体が恋だとしたら青い本土の正体が恋だとしたら
This is what happens when the voice in my head is too loud. Lobotomy, 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 lobotomy.
大ピンチです。あと10分で家を出なくちゃ遅刻しちゃいそうです。逃げるにしかず本気出したら時間なってもめっちゃ可愛くなれるわ。とはいえちょっと間に合わなそうだけどすっぴんは見せられない。今日だけ散財越してタクシーメイクの道具も応援中。私のでかい夢に比べたらこんな失敗はちっちゃいから。この可愛さに免じて許してお願い。取り柄ないけど顔が可愛いのを けじゃダメですか？右左正面休止させちゃう。可愛いものはみんなギュギュッとして、時は戦国小野中町も多分本気出してた。愛を取り合う戦いなのです。臆病な心はポポポイとして、シェアでハピハピ楽しくなれる。ここが世界一な場所。本当は可愛いだけじゃないのですと思ったけれどダメダメだ。この可愛さに免じて守ってお願い。やるせないけど私の可愛さを見つけてくれる人がいることを願ってフリフリフルスイングでテンションを変え大事なところバカなとこも可愛いだけじゃダメですか？縦横斜め休止させちゃう。好きな気持ちはギュギュギュギュギュッとして、時は紀元前クレオパトラもガチで本気出してた。愛を手にする戦いなのです。君の愛があれば無限だ。丸×四角三角ド枠、シャメはシャメはシャメは千鳥が漏れるの。宇宙とかに比べたらさちっぽけだ私たち。成層圏コスモス飛び越えてどこまでも行っちゃって、可愛いは無限で絶対で勇気は何回も色すくっちゃいます。ここは原宿、可愛いものが集まるっていうことは日本の中心。可愛いお菓子たくさん食べたいな。でもダメよ、可愛いメタが下がっちゃう。可愛いだけじゃダメですか？ファンもアンチも休止させちゃう。可愛さの秘密は教えてあげない。敵はちょっと前マリリン・マノーも多分本気出してた。全銀河中休止させちゃう。地球の形変わっちゃうくらいラブでラブして愛で愛して、もっともっとキュンな世界を作ろう。にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ。ねえねえ、マシモのマシモだよ。私が帰り道グリズリーに襲われたらあなたならどうする？マシモのマシモのあなたはどうする？もしもね帰り道グリズリーと出会って暗闇で目が合えば恐怖で動けないわ。震える唇で助けてと電話したらあなたは
VTuber is here and she's alive and real. Oh my god. No weighing? Actual no weighing? You guys know what time it is. What time could it possibly be for Toma VTuber? I don't know. What time could it possibly be? I need to start working on a new intro because I can't do this during an idol performance. I don't think I can go, it's pissing time! Hello, what's up everybody? It's me, Toma VTuber, tomato girl that likes to sing, scream, and never shuts up. Whoa! We are here today, finally, starting stream a little bit on time. Little late, technically, but if we're gonna be completely honest, this is the earliest that I've started stream in quite some time. So can we get a bunch of clappies in chat? Because, oh my god, that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty freaking impressive, you guys. Toma VTuber is back on track. And thank you very much to Novler for the resub 20 whole years. No way. No way. 20 whole years. Thank you very, very, very much. A stream I can be awake for. Yes. 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 So today I actually had a very quick convenience store kombini meal. I rushed to the convenience store to get a quick snack. Tomar Yippee, can we get a yippee, yippee, yippee? Thank you very much for the prime. Thank you for coming back in with the resub jelly bean. Thank you. But yes, I basically I went to the kombini today, and I didn't know this, but apparently at Family Mart, the chicken is limited. Like, I guess it makes sense that there isn't an unlimited supply of chicken constantly coming out of a convenience store, but I was just baffled because I thought that all the flavors at Family Mart are either the quintessential famichiki, which is the nice little square of chicken that's fried, and then there's the spicy famichiki, which is the spicy version. When I went there today, there was no spicy version. Nothing. No spicy version available. Like, it's completely off the shelves. It's not even in the little sign anymore. And instead they have a new one called like onion salt. They have an onion salt famichiki. So I decided, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get one item that I know, and another item I'm going to be a little bit like, you know, quirky with it. I'm gonna be adventurous. You should just sprinkle on chili. But I don't really like spice enough to get a whole like container of chili. I only wanted like a momentary famichiki with spice. You know, I didn't want the whole thing. I don't know why there's all these like limited edition flavors. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get myself my beloved tuna mayo onigiri because those are yummy. I like the creaminess of the tuna mayo. That's something I'm comfortable with. That is my comfort food for today. And then to try something out, I'm gonna try the negi shio famichiki. I'm gonna try the onion salt famichiki. I don't know, why not? Let's get crazy with it. I go home, I take the first bite of the famichiki. Guys, I shouldn't have been adventurous, okay? I really shouldn't have. I should have just gotten the flavor that I liked because it's not that good. The texture of it is not that good. It's a little dry, and the fried part is really thick in comparison to the original. It's not that good, and you can't taste that much of the onion or salt. It tastes like they're waving a little onion in front of your nose, and that's the only hint of onion flavor that you get. And so I was thinking, okay, you know what, it's fine. It's not horrible, it's just below expectations, and I would prefer the original. It's not horrible. It's really not horrible. And so I decided, okay, let me open up my rice ball. At least I get the mayo and tuna that I like. And I take a bite out of it. And something's wrong. Because it's really dry. It's really dry. And I realize that's not tuna mayo. That's not tuna mayo. The little sign said tuna mayo, but I think someone was like picking apart the onigiri that they wanted to buy, and they decided last minute, oh, I don't actually want this one. So they put the wrong flavor in the wrong section, and I, believing in the goodwill of the Japanese people, grabbed the first one because I assumed if the sign says this, it's probably the same thing. I'm not even gonna bother looking at it, and it's not that. Okay, so I got a mackerel and pickled ginger onigiri. Yes, I didn't read the package because I assumed that it was the right one. I just got the complete wrong flavor. Like, it is tasty. It is tasty, but what I wanted texturally was the moist taste and the creamy taste of tuna mayo. Instead, I have a like fresh, refreshing taste of ginger and the saltiness and fishiness of the mackerel, and it's just not, it's not what I asked for. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I asked for. I am not happy with my new flavor combos and my new flavor textures. I should have gone with my tried and true beloved tuna mayo onigiri plus original famichiki. Like, at this point, I might have to do an onigiri taste comparison stream. But the thing is, I feel like I eat kind of ugly. I don't know. You guys are gonna see the way that I take bites out of my onigiri, and you're gonna think that I eat like a savage. All this talk of tuna mayo makes me want to eat some for din din. God, I'm so sad. Like, how did I get 2 out of 2 things incorrect? We watched you make the onigiri on stream. We already know. Oh. It's not that bad. Okay? It's not that horrible. You showed us how you ate your onigiri with the ones you made last time. Sad trombone. What do you mean sad trombone? It's not that horrible. It's not that insane. Okay, I only have 2 more bites of my disappointment. Everyone take big bite. Ow. Yum. I love the taste of disappointment in my mouth. Every day, I live, sleep, breathe disappointment. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. So good. So good. Other than that, though, 1 in chat if you guys have seen my newest Instagram reel. 1 in chat if you have. 2 in chat if you haven't. 3 in chat if you're stinky and you suck, and that's why you haven't seen it. I edited all of it myself. If you guys are interested, that's you know, that's me and my last recording session, my first ever recording session, and potentially the last at a Japanese studio. It was a lot of fun, but you're gonna have to see it for the details. How was WeebCon, by the way? It was chill. I really enjoyed my very first virtual meet and greet, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I had FOMO seeing all of my friends there, and every time like someone messaged me saying, "Oh my god, I wish you were here. Are you not coming out?" I had multiple layers of shame and guilt and FOMO embedded within me. Like every single time it happened, I was not happy. I was like, damn, I should have gone. Oh, I should have gone. Oh, I should have gone. I like that the footage of you hitting the 6-7 looks like true crime footage. Hold up. What do you mean? It doesn't look like true crime footage. It looks normal. Toma refused to talk to me at the meet and greet and had Richter kick me. Yeah, and I'd do it again. I would do it again. Bright side, you had a big old line. I mean, I don't know. I thought it would be like 3 people, so I was just surprised, really. I don't know. I would have done the same. Oh, I can't unsee it. Okay, no. 1 in chat if you guys think my 6-7 footage looks like true crime footage. 2 in chat if you don't because you're normal. What? You're normal and you think I'm normal. The dreaded 6-7er is on the loose again. Lock your doors. Toma threatened to throw me onto a table. Hello? You have 91k followers. And what does that mean? And what does that mean? You could have like 50k followers and like two viewers, and one of them is a hate watcher. You don't even have like 2 fans out of your 2 viewers. You could have 1 massive hate watcher and you have 1 fan with 50 followers and 2 viewers, you know? Like, I think numbers mean nothing, you know? I don't know. We would have no way of knowing.
Girl, you're embarrassed by that? I bet dollars to donuts that those engineers have seen weirder things. You're an idol now. You learn to live with it.
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is that I've never had such like an uncomfortable silence when I ask them, "Hi, sumimasen, I would like to record an ad-lib." And they go, "Yes, go ahead." You're fucking ugly! How was that? You peaked the mic. Can we try again? Oh, so sorry. You're fucking ugly! Is that better? Hello? Is that better? Where? Is this the boxer? It is. Oh my god. So I would say, unfortunately, I did leave the staff speechless. Is it speechless in a good way? Only time will be able to tell. Can't believe Toma shouted me out on her new song. I'm honored. That is not what it is. I'm not calling you guys ugly. Hello? You guys are not ugly. Oh my god, idol bloopers collection incoming. I'm so sad. I wanted to record the whole thing, but unfortunately, we had a time limit and I did not want to take time to set up the camera, so I just hopped in and I started recording. So the only footage you guys are gonna get from the idol recording and studio is what's on Instagram. Smile. She lied as easily as she breathed. Okay. I don't know. You're the crazy American and I bet they love it. I think they really think I have some spice. What do I mean by that? I'm not sure. They probably think like I'm quirky, you know? At least like a positive quirk, not negative quirk, which I think is not the worst thing in the world. Are you eating people? I'm about to, Raz. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm getting ready. My mouth is open and Garfield's ready to pounce.
Hi Toma. It's me, your only viewer. For months I have created the illusion that you are streaming to a large audience. But here's the truth, all these people in the chat are me. And now, for you to be convinced of this, I will send this message from all my accounts.
No! 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 You guys are real. You guys are real, okay? There's no way everyone that I met during my virtual meet and greet was a paid actor. I don't like how Raz just sent a message that got immediately lost in the sea, but Raz just said, no, I'm going to send Kev instead. I'm not hungry anymore. I don't feel like eating. I don't want to eat anymore. Hi, Stas. Hello, everyone say Alu. Everyone say Alu. It's all because of that Kev guy. It's all because of that Kev guy that I'm about to take a break from streaming because I am a woman of my word and I agreed to a friend trip. Little did I know I would not know anyone else on this friend trip, and I still have gotten no information. I feel like an upset Asian mother, okay? I feel like an angry Asian mother that is like, excuse me, who are these people? Where did you meet them? How long have you known them? What do they do for work? What did they do for school? What do they do for their hobbies? Like, do you hang out with them often? If they jumped off a bridge, would you follow them? And why or why not? What is their favorite foods? Do they have any allergies? What's their way of traveling? I've gotten none of those answers. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even know their names. Okay? I don't even know the names of the people that I'm going on a trip with. Like, that's how bad it is. I literally don't know the names. Why? Why don't I know the names? I don't know. Maybe it's because my friend that I know is known as the Twinkie boy among their group. I know nothing. I know nothing about this group. I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Toma doesn't even know my name. What do you mean? Your name's not Raz LOL? What? How is that a friend trip? It's like a stranger trip to me. Well, it was supposed to be a friend trip plus friends, but now my other friends dropped out of the trip and I'm a woman of my word and I shan't drop out because then I would be a quitter, you know? I would be a quitter. That sounds on par for not knowing anything about your friends. It all makes sense. Knowing your luck, they'll end up being well-known content creators. I get onto the plane and they send me a selfie of them already in Korea and they're like, oh hey, we just landed, we're gonna pick you up in 2 hours. And it's freaking Pokimane. That's not I see Pokimane in the selfie and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. I see Barack Obama right there next to Pokimane. Like that's who I'm going to Korea with apparently. Oh my god. Wow. No, they're like supposed to be regular office workers or something. Like they work at 6 a.m. So there's no way. I don't know. It'd be funny if you saying you don't know any of them and you see them and instantly know all of them. No, there's no way. You see Olive twice. Dude, I get off the plane and I see Rumi and Jinu from K-pop Demon Hunters getting ready to welcome me. They welcome me by singing like Free. They start dancing and performing before me and say, welcome to Korea, Toma. We are so excited to have you here. Like, oh my god. Spider-Man might be there too. It could be Gordon Ramsay. We have no way of knowing who these people are, guys. I really don't know who I'm going on a trip with. Is that safe? I don't know. Is that dangerous? I don't think so. But I'm excited to see the disco when I arrive in Korea. Yeah. They can't do that. They're very busy prepping for the second movie. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, random side quest info lore drop, but I'm like 2 degrees of separation away from K-pop Demon Hunters, allegedly. Whoa. Toma is going from a Japanese idol to K-pop star. Guys, I don't think I can do that. I think I'd prefer being a J-pop star for now as opposed to a K-pop star. Like, K-pop stars are so perfect. I'm just a silly girl. I don't know. Again? So what you're saying is you're gonna be in K-pop Demon Hunters too? No. Well, one of them were at WeebCon, I believe. Wait, who? I don't even know my friends. Oh my god. Perfectly silly and whimsical. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't really know direct connection to K-pop Demon Hunters that I have, but apparently my friend managed like a talent in K-pop Demon Hunters for a little bit. Something question mark. Not sure, but question mark. Yes, I don't know. Idol Toma has arrived. I'd prefer if they didn't even think about me as an idol. I think the frustrating thing, guys, my next idol performance has just slipped out of my hands. My next idol performance genuinely has just slipped out of my hands. Because I got asked to go to one in Tokyo. I got asked to perform in Tokyo, and unfortunately, it's when I'm in Korea. So I said, I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna be in the country, let alone the city, so I'm gonna have to turn it down. And so they said, oh man, that sucks. Well, do you want to perform in Korea? And I was like, whoa, in Korea? I mean, I know I did say that I was going to Korea, but what time am I performing? And it just so happens that the performance I was asked about for Korea, in Korea, it's the day I leave. Oh my god. So the day that I was supposed to perform in Japan, I'm in Korea, and the day that I could have performed in Korea, I'm in Japan. So unfortunately, insanely ass timing. It's such a shame. 07 in the chat. 07 in the chat. I will say 2 back-to-back performances like that would be kind of crazy, but it's okay. There's going to be another opportunity. It will be all right. It will be okay. You're saying it's Kev's fault. Yeah, 100%. That's okay. That just means I get more time to practice before my next one, because otherwise I would have had to like lock in during my Korea trip. Can you imagine that? During my Korea trip with office workers, I wake up at the crack of dawn and start singing, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, yeah, the dynamite, bring the fire, set the light alight, ooh, shining with the city, little fucking, oh, light it up like dynamite, ooh. And then there's like the new BTS song, something. Watch this, hooligan. I'm a fool again.
We're in! It's in, everyone! Oh, it's in!
We've got to get out. Now is not the time to be in. Get out right now. Oh my god. With the workers here, you sing? I mean, in like an Airbnb or a hotel, I feel like the walls are thin enough where you would be able to hear it. If we're staying in an Airbnb, they're gonna hear me stomping on the floor, and they're gonna go, yo, I don't know who this outsider is, but apparently she's a tomato and an anime girl, and we can't take pictures of her or with her. Who does she think she is? Also, we all wake up at 6 a.m., but she wakes up at 12 p.m., and that's an early day for her. So we don't know what's up with her. And also, she's like always vlogging and always on that phone. Huh. No! I refuse. I am not a cat girl today. Today is not Catoma Tuesday or Catoma Thursday. It's not Catoma Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Oh my god, Hannah, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. Put my finger down. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. It's me, Toma VTuber. Also, why? Oh my god, I didn't get to say thank you for the raid earlier. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you put my fingers down. My name's Toma. I'm a tomato girl. I like to sing, I like to scream, I never shut up. And today we are yapping and eating people, and we are also going to be judging all of your guys's favorite movies, which I will actually send the Google form for right now. Smile. Oh my god, she hates us. No, I swear, my chat controls me like a puppet. I have no free will outside of my chat. You know, one might even say that Toma has zero free will because I recently got management and I specifically asked them to beat me like a horse. Yeah. I literally asked them to beat me like a horse. I asked them, like, hey, can you please overwork me? Can you please... Okay, I didn't mean overwork me like that. I did not mean it like that. I meant, like, just overwork me normally. Okay? That is not my intention to get overworked to the point of shitting my pants. Okay? That is not... Oh, you do you. Okay. I swear, that was a setup. I would never do something like that. Okay? I, Toma VTuber, would never. I would never do something like that. No kink shaming. That is not... Anyways, if you guys want to share your favorite movie, okay? Smile. Everyone smile so hard and so wide and so gently. Oh my god. If you guys would like to submit your favorite movie right here, just one, okay? Don't give me 1,000. We're going to basically judge all of your guys' favorite movies later on today. And the cool thing about it is that I might not know what the movie is. I might not have any idea what the movie is, but we're gonna go based off of first impressions if we don't know it. So it's 100% a vibe check movie judgment. So hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys are also interested in seeing the person behind the screen, you can see my IRL content on Instagram. !insta, instagram.com/Toma like tomato. Yeah, that's basically where I post.
So my top 3 anime series are as follows.
You're interrupting me! You're interrupting me! Thank you, Billy, for the resub. Thank you very, very, very much. Happy 22 months. Can we get a thank you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Face reveal someday? I don't know, you guys. I have a really big king pimple right now, and it's so bad that I went to the doctors, not even to address my pimple, and they stopped and put their clipboard down, looked me in the eyes, and then said, let's get this fixed. I will prescribe to you so many medications. Let's give you 4 different types of medications, a cream, and I'm also going to, like, burn your pimple off. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what a king pimple is, but I have, like, one of them on my forehead that is just perpetually on my body. I don't know why. King pimple's still there. I will check right now. But basically, I'll pop it at different times of the year, like non-stop, and for some reason, it keeps coming back. Every single time I get rid of it, it comes back like a week later. Wait. Guys. It's like half the size that it was yesterday. Wait, this is crazy. Whoa. Whoa, it shrank halfway. It's working. It's persistent. Whoa. Whoa, downgraded to Prince Pimple. Pimple of Prince. Prince of Pimple. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Whoa. I'm excited for my Prince Pimple to become a peasant pimple. And then maybe we'll think about doing a face reveal. I'm joking. I said that to one of my editors the other day because I've started sending over content for people to edit, and I apologized because 1, my lighting is not good. 2, I have the POV of a small, frail Victorian child because for some reason I hold the camera so low. It doesn't help the fact that I'm 150 centimeters at all. So it looks like you're constantly like a dwarf. You're one of Snow White's 7 dwarves trying to walk around Tokyo, Japan. And that is the experience you'll get when you watch my videos. But the worst thing about it is, for some reason, it looks like whoever held the camera has really bad late state Parkinson's. And it just so happens that the person holding the camera is me. So it looks like there's a catastrophic event. There's some insane monumental level of earthquake going on throughout the entirety of my footage with how shaky my hands are. So now I've gotten a gimbal. I need to figure out how to use it. Other than that though, all of the old footage is with the shaky Blair Witch cinematography found footage vibe. And as an apology, I told my editor, I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you can edit the face reveal video. At least that one will be easy. It's just me sitting there. And they were like, what? Face reveal video? And I was like, I'm just joking. And they're like, wait. Hold up. Cinema shaky cam. Holy moly. It's not that they have Parkinson's, it's that they have no cartilage in their knees. No! No! Don't say that. Say it isn't so. So you're editing a video out of the PC building stream. Oh yeah, totally 100%. Yes. 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 Yeah, I have been trying to limit my sunlight exposure because apparently you should try, keyword try, to stay out of the sun for like a day or two after getting the mole treatment that I got. So I got like a mole removed, and apparently that makes your skin much more sensitive. So you could potentially get like a sunburn really easily. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I guess I should just stay indoors then, you know? Whatever. I've been trying to maximize my sunlight exposure because I need vitamin D. You could take vitamins for it. You know, you could definitely take vitamins there. It's pretty sunny today for some reason. It just so happens it was raining the entire week, and the one time I tried to get a treatment that is supposedly supposed to make my skin very sensitive to sunlight, it starts being super sunny outside. Like, why? I don't know. I don't know why they did this. I don't know why God is testing me, but apparently that's what happened. And I was looking through the side effects last night as I was getting ready to sleep, right before I posted my newest Instagram reel, Smile. But oh my god, you guys, the doctor told me your skin might be itchy because, you know, your skin is trying to heal, so you have to make sure not to scratch it. And I was like, nah, it's not itchy, it's whatever. By the time I got into bed, it felt like all of the skin off my face was peeling. And I was like, wait, no, I'm itching, no, I'm itching, I need a cone of shame, I'm itching, no. Is the movie thing gonna be tonight? It is. I am going to close the forum at a certain point just so that we don't get a bajillion ones. Yeah, face off. Windy and rainy for you tomorrow, by the way. So it just so happens that tomorrow is the one day of the week where I'm going outside. Yeah. So that's really exciting. That's really cool. I am really good at planning things out. Wow. Outside. It's because I don't know how I feel about this, but I kind of impulsively dyed my hair when I went to Korea last time, and I've been looking at my hair and it's turning orange. Like, my hair is turning orange, and I feel like I don't like how it looks. But I don't know how the lady dyed it before because she didn't bleach my hair. So why is my hair turning orange? I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to be a tomato, and I'm over here becoming Garfield core. So I was gonna go to the hair salon tomorrow and ask them, like, hey, what's going on? How can I fix it? It's kind of strange. Yeah, like, it makes no sense. It's definitely turning more orange, and I thought I was imagining it, but I looked into my old photos.
Hey, Tom, let's get some good growth.
What was that? What was that? Why? What is this Nintendo playlist? Why is my Nintendo playlist like this? What just played? It sounded like someone was recording the BGM and then forgot to cut that out. What was that? And then immediately afterwards, the BGM got super quiet. It's as if they felt shame for not successfully cutting the instrumental out. Like, what was that? Oh my god. You know why you're turning orange? You're becoming a VTuber IRL. I'm pink on the screen. Are you colorblind? Oh my goodness. What do you mean? How does me turning orange relate to me being a VTuber in any way? What did you mean by that? Hi Brooke, hello. When you're a producer but the production is cringe and you're like, oh no. Oh my god. What the hell? Yes, Toma, my favorite orange VTuber. I didn't say it was accurate. What? What?
You're slowly turning into the shade of tomato red.
No! No! She's turning into Garfield. Say it isn't so. I don't think I can handle all that. I don't think I can, you guys. I think I might lose my mind if I do that. Yeah? The next cooking stream that I do, I show up and my hands are completely furry and orange, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm ready to make some lasagna today. So excited to become lasagna lover. Ooh, I'm in a very orange time of my life. Wow. I hate Mondays, am I right? Wow. You're like a Werefield. Oh, Garfield flew. I didn't sleep with him last night, you guys.
Damn it, Toma's gonna cook lasagna in a Garfield cosplay.
That's such a good idea, but I don't have an oven. It's so good. I didn't sleep with him last night though, guys. Clap. Clap for me. This is a big achievement. This is a big achievement. It's the first time I haven't slept with him in so long. I haven't slept with my Garfield in so long. This is why your pimple is down. Wait. Wait. That's why the pimple got demoted. Wait. Wait. There's no way that my pimple went down because I didn't sleep with Garfield for one night. Okay, it's gotta be the treatment working. That's gotta be it. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's Garfield's fault. He doesn't mean to do anything bad. Okay, we're on to something here. No. He's like chill. He's like happy and chill. I think I'm gonna bring him with me to Korea. Time to wash him. It might be time to wash him. You can definitely smell a scent. You can smell a scent on him. Have you still not washed him? What do you mean, still have not washed him? I have never washed him. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be honest, I've never washed any of my plushies. Okay? I've never washed any of my plushies. Yeah. Toma only wipes him down. Yeah, I wipe him down. I spray him. Like I wipe him with like a little towel, but I've never washed him in a washing machine. You know, like I've wiped him with a towel and soap. I've like patted him down with water and soap. I've sprayed him with disinfectants. But I've never actually washed him. You're a bad mother. No, I'm not. No, that explains the hair. Maybe orange mold. Mold is not even typically orange. Never in 24 years. I haven't had him for 24 years. I've only had him for... Oh. Oh. I've had him for like at least 3. At least 3 years. Less than 6. I've only had him for 3 to 5 years. It's not that bad. Don't give me that look. Don't look at me like that. It's not that he's nasty. He means well, guys. He's very sweet. Probably has a whole fungus colony. 3 years of rubbing your face on crusty, dusty Garfield and wondering why your pimple never goes away. I never thought about it. I've only had him for 6 to 7 years. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. I don't know. I've just never washed my plushies growing up. Okay, but to be fair, most of my plushies were always like display plushies, you know? Like, you just look at them. You don't actually do anything to them, so I feel like they're not actually getting dirty. It's only like 1 or 2 plushies that become the victims. I used to have a monkey plush, and I called him like Mung, like monkey. So I'd call him Mung. That's the plushie that I slept with. And then I slept with a seahorse. It was like a pink, sparkly seahorse, which was pretty cool. And I washed that one. I actually washed that one because I would bring him outside, which I don't typically do with my plushies. But I used to bring my stuffed seahorse outside, and I also threw up on him one time, so I had no choice but to wash him. I think I was sleeping and I just threw up in my sleep, and I was like, oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, I don't feel good. And then I like threw up like all over the seahorse's stomach and his ear, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You know, people naturally shed skin cells, so all that food for bacteria and fungus for 6 to 7 years, it'll be fine. I'll wash him soon, okay? But after the seahorse, I think, what did I have after my seahorse? I had a dinosaur. Yeah, I had a really big dinosaur. It was like 150 centimeters, so like the same height as me. So I had a big triceratops that was the same height as me, and I thought it was really cute, so I cuddled with it whenever I slept. Yeah. Yeah, that one was really cute, and I would like hold it around me like a little backpack. So I'd grab its legs and then pretend that those were the straps of the backpack, and I'd walk around with it on my back, and I'd go like, yay, I'm traveling with my dinosaur! Whoa! I'm traveling with my dinosaur! Whoa! Whoa! I don't remember the name of my dinosaur though. What was it? I don't remember. I think it might have been carrots, but I don't think it was carrot. I just remembered that I would like grab the triceratops horns and basically like grab them and smush them around because they were orange like carrots. And I remember the name of another dinosaur plush that I had that was super big and green, and I called that one broccoli. So going by process of elimination and just looking at pattern recognition, I would assume that if green fluffy dinosaur is broccoli and there's orange carrot-like horns on another dinosaur, then it's probably carrots. I don't know. Have you always felt strongly vegetable connected? I just like eating vegetables. I was not one of those like picky chicken nugget children. I ate my vegetables normally because I was raised right. I don't know. I don't know. Like they have good flavors. It's a good vibe. I'm a fan of vegetables. I don't know. I'm a fan of vegetables and they make me happy except for carrots. I don't like carrots. I think they're strangely sweet for no reason. They don't belong in many things and you can't even hide them in things because the moment you put a carrot somewhere, it sticks out like a sore thumb. A carrot's equivalent in fruit is basically a banana. Yes, people will tell you to put bananas in a smoothie and you won't even be able to taste it there. They're lying to you. Okay? That is a complete lie. Anything that has banana instantly tastes like banana. You put banana in acai bowls, it tastes like banana. You put banana in ice cream, it tastes like banana. You put banana in a smoothie, it's suddenly a banana. So you don't like bananas either. I don't. No. I do not like bananas. I will not stand for this banana slander. Okay, 1 in chat if you know what I'm talking about. 2 in chat if you think I'm 100% like tripping out, okay? Because if you make what they call like nice cream, oh my god, welcome Epico! Welcome Raiders, hello! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome everyone. Everyone type AOOO in all caps. Welcome in everybody. It's me, Toma, VTuber. Welcome in, hello. I hope you had a great stream. Oh my gosh, what were you yapping about? What were you chatting about? How was... Put my fingers down. Put my fingers down right now. Oh my... Don't look at that. That's not directed towards you guys. Welcome in everybody. My name's Toma. I'm a tomato girl. I like to sing. I like to scream. I never freaking shut up. And also, I'm apparently an idol in Japan now. I'm not sure how that happened. But I was ordering you food from another table. That was you? With the roses? And the dessert? You're joking. You could have just joined me. What? You could have just come over and we could have eaten together. You didn't used to flip us off. Okay. Me flipping people off is not... That's not free will, okay? I'm being controlled. I am being controlled. There's a gun against my head behind the screen and I am tied to a bunch of strings, and every time my lovely chats decides that it's time for me to pull a finger up, I have no choice but to follow their orders and to put my finger up because it's being dragged by a string, and if I refuse to do it, then a really, really heavy anvil is going to fall straight onto my head and I will turn into ketchup immediately.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? What? Why is there a cooldown on this? Okay, but why would you want to force me to do things? Don't worry, Raiders. She also hates bananas, carrots, and all noodles, but we love you guys. I don't hate all bananas. They're like chill sometimes in banana bread. And I don't hate all carrots. They're chill sometimes in like baby carrot form. And noodles are not that good. Yeah. That is my hot take. I don't think noodles are that good. I really don't think so. Because if you're getting like a bowl, all right, if you're getting
07 to all the noodles.
07 in chat to all noodles. 07. How do I charge back 2 years of subs? Chill out. Chill out. We know you hate flavor. Okay, no. You have to hear me out here, okay? Because say for example, you're getting a bowl of ramen, right? A bowl of ramen is like $20. But you could just have a little bit of the soup and the meats and all the toppings, and then you would get yummy experience. But instead, they give you like a bajillion pounds of noodles, and now you eat so many noodles that you're too full to eat the rest of the bowl. Like, why would you even do this to yourself? Why don't you just eat meat and vegetables and yummy soup? A bowl of ramen costs $3 to make, and you can put in as many noodles as you want. I feel like the problem I have is that you have to pay so much for just like noodles, and I don't even like noodles that much. But you eat rice bowls. When I get rice bowls, I get the smallest amount of rice possible. Yeah, the min-max soup experience. Exactly. I like to min-max my carbs, because if you're paying like $20 for soup and meat and noodles, but the noodles is the majority of your dish, like, why is it so expensive? And I feel the same way. I'm gonna be honest, I feel the same way about pasta. Yeah, I feel the same way about pasta. I don't think pasta should be $20 to $30 USD per dish, because it's noodles with a fancy sauce. And I'm just saying, if someone mixed in tomato sauce with rice, I don't think you would want to pay $20 for it. But the instant you mix a spaghetti noodle with tomato sauce, suddenly it's okay to charge $20. Like, why is it suddenly okay when it's a different carb? This is crazy. This is insane. Where is my meat? Okay, where is my meat and where is my protein? DoorDash ruined your idea of what things cost. No, those are LA prices, unfortunately. Because it's wheat. That's too much. It's just too much. Oh my god. Delivery for soup, forget it. It's just not worth it. You can make your own. It's like 2 minutes in the kitchen. Okay, well, now we're over exaggerating here, because it's definitely not 2 minutes. Why are you so concerned? Because food is so important. I just like eating food, and I feel like food should be accessible for everyone. And you should be able to eat yummy food for not that expensive prices. And yet, I am out here going broke for a tiny little plate of spaghetti. Why? 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 It's accessible and normally priced if you cook yourself. It is. It is. Pasta's like 10 minutes tops. It is not 10 minutes tops. It takes like 10 to 12 minutes to cook the pasta noodles themselves, and then you have to make the sauce. And then you have to cook the meat. Isn't that like a 20 to 25 minute meal? Is it not? I feel like it takes... You mean to boil water? Yeah. That's why you do it together. Do you think I am made of money? I only have one pot. I only have one pot. I have to do it all separately. Okay? You make the meat and jar sauce in another pot while the noodles cook. I only have one. That's why I don't understand Olive Garden. That's what I'm saying. You have a full kitchen now. I have a full kitchen, but still only one pot. Alright? I have a full kitchen, still only one pot. I'm also... How do I say this? I'm a little conflicted now, because I've moved to Japan, and the cost for food is like so low, depending on where you go, that it takes away my need to cook as often. And I'm like, wait, what? What? Your model gives me Haru Urara vibes. I like her a lot. She's so freaking cute. I'm a big fan of her. I really like her motto and the way that she always keeps going on. How much do we have to donate for you to buy a pot and a knife? I don't need a pot or knife. I am perfectly fine as is. No pot, no knife, no need for anything. She only has one pot. Can we get 10 gifted subs? I don't. You need a measuring cup. I think it's okay.
I reiterate my earlier
I think
point.
it's alright.
To save money, or spend it in other more important places, I've had to cut the food budget big time.
That's
My
what I'm
work meals are
saying.
usually half a pack of cigarettes, a fuck ton of coffee, and
No!
2 granola bars.
No! No, say it isn't so!
Here, Toma, please buy some more kitchenware.
Hello? Are you calling me porch? Just because I only have one pot does not mean I cannot thrive with one pot. You know, I can survive just fine with only one pot, you guys. How many pots does one person need in a kitchen? Like one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you very much for the cheers, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, French. And thank you, Zena, for the 1K biddies. Thank you very much. Thank you. You don't even have one functioning knife, okay? But I have my fists.
Cause you can totally support a 196 pounds diabetic system on less than 500 calories a day.
No!
Right? I'm not coping, right?
No! No! This is so rough. Please treat yourself to meals if you can. Please. Please. As the resident unemployed guy, I feel the need to say that even I have several pots. You need 2 of each as a spare. Okay, now you're just being insane and unreasonable, because why would you need a spare pot? What's gonna happen to the first one? Will it magically combust? I don't think so. I would hope not. You think cooking takes longer than it does because you have no cooking tools. Okay. Pause champ. Just because it takes me 20 minutes to debone chicken legs does not mean that I am inefficient. Okay, just because it took me 20 minutes to debone my chicken because I had to use my bare fists instead of a knife does not mean that I'm an inefficient cook. Alright? It just means that I'm very resourceful. One second, I'm looking for my eye drops. My eyes are like so itchy. They're so itchy and dry. I don't know where my eye drops are. No. If you have one pot, does it mean you don't have a frying pan? I have one, but I only have one handle because they're supposed to be connected together. You caused a mess, by the way. Okay. Okay. You know, sometimes certain opinions don't need to be said. Sometimes certain opinions can be kept to ourselves, and that is totally fine. Also, 60% of the chicken was on the bone. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Why don't you have a knife? I have one. It's just giant and dull and apparently scary to watch me with, but I don't think it's that bad, you guys. Like, it could be substantially worse. There are one-pot pasta recipes. But here's the problem. I don't like pasta. I don't like pasta. I don't. And now this is where I'm going to tell you guys that last night I went to an Italian restaurant. Last night I went to an Italian restaurant, and can you guys guess what I ate? Any guesses on what kind of Italian food did Toma VTuber eat? What kind of food did she eat? What could it possibly be? Ooh, could it be breadsticks? Could it be pizza? Could it be chicken parm? Nuh-uh-uh. Because what I ate was pasta! No way. No way. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The pasta hater ate pasta last night for dinner. Carbs. Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, welcome in. So I had pasta last night. It was very yummy and it was actually so good. I'm thinking, depending on my schedule, I'm going to see if I can go back to record like a mukbang review of the restaurant. Like, it's really yummy. Because even though I don't like pasta, I found this really yummy place, and it's like a really cutesy, low-key spot with maybe like 10 seats. It's got like 10 seats, and it's like very chill, very small menu, small but realistic menu. So there's like maybe like 6 or 7. There's like 6 or 7 different types of pasta that they have. I'm a hate eater, so I decided to try one of them. Do you dislike pasta or do you dislike overpriced bad pasta? Both. I don't think there's anyone that likes overpriced bad pasta. One in chat if you would voluntarily eat overpriced bad pasta. Like, I don't think there's anyone that would do that. Like, one sec. I'm putting eye drops in my eyes. I'm dry and barren. Ooh, everyone loves overpriced pasta. Yum. Yummy. I like wasting money. Yum. Yum. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Yeah.
Hell nah. There are pasta standards.
What are your pasta standards? I've been to Olive Garden. I like overpriced pasta. That's fair, but I don't think it's like overpriced bad pasta. It's overpriced Olive Garden pasta. I would take overpriced pasta over a leaf with no toppings. That's fair. Are you gonna buy a bike? No? What? This has nothing to do with my pasta. No, I'm not going to buy a bike to go to my next pasta restaurant. No, I don't have plans to do that. Have you been still wearing contacts? No, I'm so congested all of a sudden. God, I'm like crying. I'm crying so hard from these eye drops. Ow. Ow. So Tomar hates bikes. I can't ride a bike. So I'm not going to be riding one anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have plans to get one. But I got like a really yummy pasta last night. I ordered a white cream sauce, like white bolognese, question mark. It was like meat and white cream sauce pasta. And it came with like some kind of cheese on top. I think it was Parmesan or something, but it was like really yummy cream pasta. And I was really confused because a random soup appeared at my table and I was like, whoa, random green soup. Whoa, delicioso. It wasn't Alfredo. It was like much looser, I guess, and not as heavy, but it was really yummy. It's not like the same as American Alfredo where it's just like super heavy and puts you into a food coma. And it's not carbonara either. It just says white meat sauce. Essentially, that's what it says. But it was really yummy, honestly. I think it was good. I would have it again. I don't know. It just said white meat sauce. That is the exact reading and explanation of the item on the menu. It said white meat sauce and I said, yes sir, I would like some white meat sauce in my mouth right now. Yum yum yum, so delicious. So it was like very creamy, very warm, really yummy. It looked like they made it fresh because it took 20 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hangry. I'm gonna lurk. Thank you very much. But yeah, I thought that the food would come out really fast because I'm very used to the other restaurants that I've been to, where you know, in Japan they're all pretty fast. It's like, you know, like here's your food. You ordered it, here it is on your table. And I'm like, wow, I don't know how you got it here this fast, but I'm very impressed. That's how a lot of the restaurants I've been to are like. And so I kept looking over because the food was not coming. And I just see this guy cooking by himself behind the counter. And he's making everyone's pasta dishes like individually from scratch. And I'm like, okay, sure. Let's get crazy with it, I guess. Oh my god, I support this. Sure, what the heck, sure. And I get this really cool, like, spinach potage? How do you pronounce that? It's a potage? Question mark? It's some kind of spinach cream soup. And it was really yummy. It basically tasted like creamed spinach, except like completely blended together, and the texture was very smooth. So I enjoyed that. And then I enjoyed my pasta. Very yum yum. Very yum yum in my tum tum. I think you're saying it right. Yes. 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 And at the end of the meal, I got a dessert. And this is the point in which I was like, Why do I have a dessert? What's going on?
Waving hand emoji.
Waving hand emoji. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Badger. Can we get a waving hand emoji in chat? Waving hand emoji. Waving hand emoji. Waving hand emoji. Hi, Toma. Waving hand emoji. Waving hand emoji. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, yeah, I was really confused and I was like, this is not my dessert. And then this guy points towards the back of the room and says, no, actually, it's this table over here. They've been sending you the food. And I'm like, hello? Hello? Hi? Thank you so much for the dessert. And they're like, yeah. You know, we thought it was really yummy, so we wanted you to have one. And I was like, oh. Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, you should just take it. It's pretty yummy, you should try it. And I'm like, oh. Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, try it. Isn't it good? And I was like, oh my god, it's yummy. Yeah. And it was like very yummy panna cotta with strawberries. So it was like nice and milky and not too sweet. And every time it got a little bit sweet, there would be like the tanginess and the sour bits of the strawberry that would bring it back in. And I was like, oh my god, yes. Not a flirtation knower. I don't think it was like that because, guys, I had my king pimple bright and shiny. Okay? I had no makeup on, no hair done. I was wearing my pajamas in a fancy Italian restaurant. I wore my pajamas. And I basically ate with like my king pimple, king of all pimples, shining bright on my forehead. Why? What? My bad for just wanting to eat dinner and, you know, going home after. I don't know. You ask me why, how do I answer this? I just wanted to get dinner and go home, you know? That's all I wanted. Apparently a common white sauce in Japan is mentaiko. No, that's not what I had. Mentaiko has a fish roe in it and it has like a little tang. It's very distinct in flavor and in color, but that's not what I had. Yeah, you went to an Italian restaurant in pajamas? Yes. And I would do it again. Why dress that way at an Italian place? Because I left home and then decided halfway through my walk outside that I wanted to eat Italian food. Why are you guys like looking at me like I committed a crime? Are you like a watermelon girl or something? No, a lot of people get it wrong, but I'm actually like a coconut. Yeah, everyone gets it wrong. I don't know why, because I feel like my branding has been really strong for the past, like, 5 years? And people just don't understand that I'm a coconut. I don't know why. It offends me the same way one would get offended at seeing a girl wear pajamas to a fancy Italian place. Maybe since you were dressed down, they thought they could win you over with a few scraps of food. Okay, I'm not a beggar. Do you think that people are sending me food because they feel bad for me? What? I don't like how people don't seem to care about how they dress when they go out. Well, normally I wear regular clothes, but sometimes I just want to have a meal and go home. Okay, I just want a meal and I want to go home. It's not that big of a deal. No one's looking at me. Okay, well, apparently, I thought no one was looking at me. And then, like, a group of, like, 3-4 guys decided to send me food and desserts throughout my dinner. But I don't know. Oopsies. Killswitch, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. Welcome back in. Even Coco said yeah. Pity dessert. I swear, like, I really did not look good. Like, I looked like I was just tired and I just wanted to eat My silly, goofy pasta. Coco said you were stinky and looked like a beggar. So when did she say that? When did she say that? Look at this poor girl. She can only afford pajamas and she has an alien growing out of her head. Ooh. Hello. Volvo, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had an amazing stream. Welcome in. It's me, Tongwa. We're yapping today. I bet they flagged down the waiter and asked them to bring extra food to the young homeless girl. No! No! Okay, if they thought I was a homeless person, how would I be eating my pasta? Like, how would I be eating my pasta so casually? I feel like I would be grinding. If I was homeless, I would, like, go to the farm to milk cows or something. I don't know. You saved up your can money. Oh. Anything helps. No. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Italian restaurants are usually the kind of place where if you have no shoes, no shirt, you get no service. Well, the place I went to in Japan only said no money, no service. So I don't think there was a problem with me showing up in my pajamas, okay? Look at this poor college girl. Let's give her pity food. Okay. 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 Whatever. Whatever. Imagine being hit on while being in pajamas. Like, that's Riz. I don't know what you're talking about. Do we even know how fancy or not fancy the place was? The pasta was like... It was like $15. So I feel like it was fine. I think it was okay. The pasta was like $15 and it was a small spot with like 10 seats. I think it was alright. And there was also only 3 parties at the restaurant. There was the group of 3 to 4 guys. There was a couple on a date. And there was me eating my
money
food.
So you do not need to collect cans tomorrow.
I'm not collecting cans. Thank you so much, Jedi, for the $20 dono. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can we get a holy? Holy. Holy. Okay. I don't need to collect cans. I don't think it was that fancy of a place. It was definitely like a place where you can be pretty comfortable. I think, okay? Alright. I think it was a comfortable restaurant. It was not the kind of restaurant where you look at the menu and you don't understand what's on it. You know? I think that's what's scary. If you go to a fancy restaurant and you start reading the menu and you don't understand what you're seeing, that's when you need to start being scared. Because then it's like, wow, these items are so extravagant that I don't even know how to pronounce them. That's gotta be like expensive. I don't know. Was it more or less fancy than Denny's? Oh, come on. Denny's is like the #1 restaurant in the world. There's no way you can try to even compare it. Like, those are completely night and day differences, guys. Like, come on, we have to get a hold of ourselves. Not even close. Denny's nuts. Okay. Denny's is slop. Waffle House is better. I'm gonna say a hot take right now. I'm gonna give a hot take right now. Okay? I'm gonna give you a hot take right now.
Dessert money for the pajama girl sitting in the corner.
I don't need dessert money! I don't need it! My hot take is that Waffle House isn't that good. The food at Waffle House isn't that good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's that good. Also, if you guys are interested, feel free to submit your favorite movie in the link above for the Google form. I'm gonna close it very shortly, very shortly, in 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, you were muted. What was that?
I'm telling you that I don't think Waffle House is that... Like, it's just okay. It's not that bad.
Again, sorry, you were muted. What was that again?
So what I was saying... Like, it's so obvious that it's not that good.
Must be some audio issues. What was that one more time?
Why are there so many audio issues today? I'm telling you guys that from the start, my opinion on Waffle House has always been... Like, I don't know why it's so hard to understand. You have to use your pasta money to buy a mic instead. What's wrong with my mic? She's very passionate about this. It's not that crazy, okay? It's not that insane. Yeah.
If you're saying that Waffle House isn't that good, it's because you haven't had Waffle House past midnight. It is statistically shown that Waffle House food tastes infinitely better when it is eaten past midnight. Add in alcohol or other stuff in the mix and the increase is exponential.
I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you this. I've had Waffle House during the day, in the afternoon, evening, and past midnight, late night to the point where all the other restaurants are closed, and it has not been that good no matter how many times I've had it. Every time I have it, I convince myself that it might be better than the last time, and it's just not that good. It's like Jack in the Box, where you convince yourself that it's good. You convince yourself that it's good because it's open late at night and nothing else is open, and it's just not that good. You need to be more desperate. Was it Southern Waffle House? I've had Waffle Houses in multiple states, multiple times of day, and they're just not that good. They're not that good. The hash browns are really thin, and they're really oily, and they're kind of soggy. They're like oily, but they've had like, it's like they're oily and they don't have much taste. And the waffle itself, I'm gonna be honest, I like thick waffles. I don't like it when the waffles are too thin. So if you're eating a bunch of waffles that are thin, you might as well just eat like a crunchy cracker, you know? I'm trying to eat a waffle that has good mouthfeel. Alright? If you want a thin thing, you might as well eat a pancake, because why am I going to Waffle House to eat a waffle when the waffle is so tiny and so thin that you can rip it apart with your fingers? That makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. And no matter how many times you try to mix together the different combos at Waffle House, whether it's the bacon, the sausage, the patty, they all have around the same taste. The only difference is the texture, and by then it's around the same texture. So I don't know. I feel like it's not that good. It's not that good. I like waffles, but I don't really like thin ones. I don't really like soggy, silly looking hash browns. I don't really like the oily meats that taste around the same. But I will eat it late at night because it's a late night food. Do I like it? I don't know if I like it that much. Because I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think Taco Bell tastes better than Waffle House. If we're talking late night food, I think I would definitely choose Taco Bell over Waffle House. I'm gonna veg now. Good night! Good night, rest well, rest well, rest well. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, but I'll be streaming... wait, no, am I streaming tomorrow? Hold up. Today is the 9th. I might be streaming tomorrow. I need to check my doctor's appointment tomorrow. If I have a doctor's appointment, I'll go to that. If not, we'll stream. But then otherwise, we'll be streaming on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. It's getting expensive though, is it? Oh my, she prefers getting the shits over everything else. My bad that I like having texture, variety, and flavor. Okay? My bad. Taco Bell versus Waffle House late at night depends on how sober I am. I feel like Taco Bell is kind of yum, because if you're going to eat like unhealthy-ish late night food, I feel like Taco Bell is a good vibe. Taco Bell is crazy pricey now, is it? I thought that like Isn't a soft taco at Taco Bell $1? At least it was like less than $2 the last time I got it. Hot take, if you get the poops after Taco Bell, it means you have a shit diet and aren't used to having proper fiber. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who is getting the shits at Taco Bell nowadays? I don't think it's a thing. Not anymore. What? Price of soft taco. Taco Bell. Check the official website for the price. Let's see. Soft taco, $1.99. It's $1.99. Yo. Soft taco, $1.99. Crunchy taco, $1.99. Yeah. For one taco. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Chicken quesadilla, $5.89. Not bad. That's not bad. It's not the worst. It was a lot cheaper, but this is like it's not horrible compared to McDonald's. Like if we're gonna be honest, McDonald's nowadays is really expensive. Like, I feel like you used to be able to eat.
Let's get some good growth.
Dude, this playlist needs to stop. Why does it keep doing that? Like, that scared me a second time. What is that? Why did they think, yes, this seems like a good idea. Let's put a jump scare. I want to put a jump scare in this girl's playlist. What is that? Oh my god. Don't ever get McDonald's in the middle of the night. Oh, combo boxes are cheaper per pound than any other fast food still. McDonald's is cheap if you use the app. To a certain extent, but I feel like you used to be able to spend like $10 on like quite a good amount of food, and nowadays $10 is like a meal with one burger and fry. You're better off going to Whataburger. Hot take. I don't think Whataburger is that good. I don't think Whataburger is that good. Yeah. I don't know why. And the thing is, I basically ask my local friends to order for me. So it's not even that I'm ordering the wrong things. I asked my local friends from Texas to order whatever they order normally for me. And like, I like the spicy ketchup from Whataburger, but if we're gonna be completely honest, I feel like the taste is okay. It's not a bad place. I don't think Whataburger is bad, but I feel like with the way that people overhype it, I was expecting something way crazier when at the end of the day, it's just a burger. It feels like I got the reverse effect of people that come to California expecting In-N-Out to be like next level life-changing burger, and it's just a burger and they get disappointed. Like, that's how I felt like about Whataburger and Waffle House. I like Whataburger way better than In-N-Out. I feel like In-N-Out feels healthier in some way compared to Whataburger, so I enjoy that more. Is Toma talking smack about Whataburger? I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's overhyped, and that's what messed up my perception of it. Because if you just took me to a Whataburger, I would have been like, yeah, it's not bad. But because people kept telling me that it was really, really good, now I feel like my response to it is just that it's not that good, because everyone tells me it's like crazy. Whataburger's kind of mid. In-N-Out is fire though. I feel like Whataburger is the kind of place where I would try it a few times, and if it's nearby then I'll have it. But In-N-Out is one of those places where if I know that it's like a close drive, I will go. Like, I will actually go to eat it. What's your favorite food? I like sushi. I like sushi. Oh. That's how I feel about In-N-Out just being okay in Cali the whole time. I feel like In-N-Out has very simple flavor profiles where it's like nothing crazy, but it's just good and stable. It's a good and stable burger place that you can go to multiple times. I haven't had Whataburger, but I've heard that it fell off like 5 years ago. That's not good news because I started eating it like 5 years ago. I don't know. The only thing special about Whataburger is their spicy ketchup, which I like. Off the visible menu, In-N-Out I remember being cheaper. Isn't it like $4 for a burger? In-N-Out menu prices 2026. Whoa. Okay, in California, cheeseburger $4.40, hamburger $3.85, double $6.35. That's not like the worst. I think it's not the worst. French fries $2.40. It's not bad. I think that's pretty good price in my opinion. You can have a pretty banger meal for like $6. $6 or $7. $6 or $7. Are there any In-N-Outs left in Cali? I would assume so. It's from Cali. Does the cheeseburger come with lettuce and tomatoes? It does. It comes with lettuce, tomatoes, onions. You can get banana peppers on it as well. And you can get those cut and diced. Onions can be cut and diced however you want to. So they do come with toppings. It's not just burger and bun or burger, bun, and cheese. But they do have vegetables for you. Yeah. How do those compare to Moss Burger though? Can I be honest? I haven't had a single burger since coming to Japan. I haven't had a single burger. I thought I would miss eating burgers more, you know, because I'm from Burgerland or whatever. I'm from the land of the free. And I really thought that I would miss the taste of a burger, but I haven't had one at all. I haven't. I've heard that they kind of suck, so I was curious. I've had Moss Burger in the past, and I thought it tasted okay. It wasn't a place where I was immediately drawn to, where I'd go back to it non-stop. You didn't eat burgers anyways. You just ate expensive soup. I ate burgers sometimes. Yeah, I ate them sometimes. Is it true that pizza's ass in Japan? I feel like the pizzas that I've had, they confuse me because it's not what I expect out of a pizza. It's not the same. Like okay, I think what people get disappointed by is that they have a really strong opinion of what a pizza is like. So they think they're getting like a slice of New York style like pizza when they order a pizza, but it's more so like flatbready or like a doughy little like they make a mini pizza and it's kind of like more conceptually a pizza, you know? It's a conceptual pizza. I had a prosciutto and mozzarella pizza the other day and I was like, it's like oddly really sweet. It's really sweet and it's falling apart and a little like flaccid, but it tastes good. It tastes good, but if you say that's a pizza and you eat it assuming that it's a pizza, that's not what a pizza is. It just doesn't taste the same. Yeah. It's kind of like Italian pizza, but with like a very extreme Japanese twist to accommodate for Japanese taste buds. Yeah, I hear Japan pizza is compared to Lunchables pizza. I think it depends on where you go. The places that I've had it at is pretty good. It's yummy, but it's definitely not American pizza. And it's much more so on the sweeter side. I haven't had like Domino's vibe of pizza though.
First thing I'm getting if I return to Tokyo is a slice of Spontini pizza.
Spontini pizza? Whoa, what is Spontini pizza? Spontini pizza Harajuku. Ooh, let me put this down. Maybe I will go. You know what? I think I'm gonna make content on this one pizza place, and you guys are gonna see. We're gonna see live if Billy's taste buds have good vibes. I taste 2 bites of it and I'm like, so guys, the video is over. I'm like, guys, I'm done with the video. I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go home now to my weird, tiny little pasta place where I'm gonna eat pasta even though I don't like pasta, and people will think that I'm a beggar. Probably the cheesiest slice of pizza I've ever seen. Really? Wait, now I'm dude! What is this pizza? Oh. It's a sausage pizza. It's a sausage pizza. I sent you a pic. Please respond. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, it's one of those things where you look at it and your first thought is, this does not seem right. But in theory, when you're actually eating it, it tastes good. Like that kind of thing. I think I definitely have to try it before I can judge, because I feel like there's no way it tastes bad. You know? There's no way it tastes bad. It's cheese, tomato sauce, dough, and sausage. Like, it's gotta be good. Relax. Put it away. Put it away. Like, I feel like it's gotta be yummy. I'm gonna try it out. It's wrong on so many levels. I sent you a pic of my pizza. Please respond. Please, please, please respond. Oh my god, that reminds me. I don't know if you guys have seen clips of Hollow Stars on Twitter, but I saw a clip of, I think, Uyu from JP side of Hollow Stars, and he was playing Homeless Simulator, where he pretends that he's homeless, and then he wrote down, "I am Hollow Stars, please, please, please." And then he walks around with like a cardboard sign while holding a cup, and he's like, "Please, please, please, I'm Hollow Stars." Oh my god. Good night, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Yeah. 07 Hollow Stars. 07 Hollow Stars. Oh man. Oh man. I keep seeing more clips on my feed of Giri calling Axel and Haga poor. And I'm like, bro, if she thinks that they're poor, what does she think of me? She thinks of me as a charity case. Giri's like, damn, Toma, she needs help. Don't know what's up with her. Because Giri straight up was like, oh, you don't have an electric, like, pepper grinder? That sucks. That sucks that you don't have an electric black pepper grinder. And I'm like, black pepper grinder? I have like the 100 yen pepper from the grocery store. She thinks you're orphan. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so funny. I kept seeing clips of it. It's so good. Don't most of your friends think that normally though? You might not be wrong. Imagine what she would say when she finds out you have one pot. No comments, actually. Yeah, no comments. Being a New York pizza connoisseur, seeing sausage on pizza feels so off for some reason. Well, I'm gonna try it out and I'll let you guys know. I actually want to try out like the what is it called? The stereotypical Japanese like pizza. You guys know what I mean? One in chat if you know what I'm trying to talk about. Two, if you have no idea what I mean. The Japanese flavors. Like they have like teriyaki chicken pizza, or like shrimp and mayo pizza, or like some kind of like mushroom and seafood pizza. Stuff like that. I want to try the Japanese flavors. Yeah. We'll do like an ASMR mukbang of my Japanese pizzas with corn on them. Yes. Yes. Always with the mayo. Exactly. Exactly. I think Giri would donate you kitchen stuff if she found out. I think she'd be too scared to leave me alone with the kitchen stuff. Like, genuinely speaking, I think she'd be too scared to give me the kitchen stuff. She would probably think, I think she needs to suffer on her own, because the moment I give her a knife, the moment I get a knife from Giri, that means that there's responsibility on her part. Like, if I accidentally cut myself, she is blamed for it, although not directly, just slightly. It's like, oh, it's because of Giri that she has hurt herself. Good night, Zero. I hope to see you soon. Good night. Tuck, tuck, tuck. I found potato and mochi, nori, mentaiko pizzas. Yum. Yum. If you're in Giri's kitchen, that'd be a heck of a collab. That would be pretty fun. That'd be pretty good, yeah. We'll blame her no matter what. She's so sweet. You mustn't. You really mustn't. It's just not a good vibe. You cannot, you shan't. You shan't judge her for these things. I don't know if her camera setup would work with you. Wait. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, in theory, if I were to have a collab with Giri, I think the place at which she normally has her blue screen is where my head is. I don't know how that would work. Because like Giri, like if it's blue screened, like you can see Giri's like arms, but the area where you can see Giri's arms, my entire face would show, I'm pretty sure. So you would just see my head floating in the air. I didn't even think about this. Oh my god. Like, here, let me show you guys. This is the vision that I have when I think of Giri's setup, okay? This is what I'm thinking of. Here. You'd have to use a stool. Oh god. Oh jeez. Alright. This is what I have in mind, okay? This is the vision. Okay. So blue screen, right? Oh my god. Blue screen. Alright. And then normally Giri's hands are like right here. Right? This is like Giri's hand. And this is her hand here. Like these are Giri's hands. And then in the middle of all that, like this is where her neck is. But if this is where Giri's like neck is, right? This is where Giri's neck is. This is where my face is. So that would mean that like on the table, you guys would just see my face. Like I would just look like this with my hands. Like this is what it would look like. Like this is what it would look like with the height difference. My glaringly bright face in the sea of a blue screen. That's what I'll look like. You need a stool to stand. Oh my god, I need a stool to stand on and I cannot do any work unsupervised. Holy. It would look like one of the channels where a mom cooks with her kid. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Dude, someone is going to have a field day looking at that. They're going to be like, guys, I told you Toma and Giri were related. Why else do you think that they don't talk that often online? It's because they're sick of each other behind the scenes. They literally talk to each other all the time because they're related. Why do you think they had the same artist when Giri first started as a VTuber? It's because they're related. Why do you think Toma bro and Oni bro were a thing? And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Auntie Giri and nephew Toma. Wow, the secret is revealed. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Giri and Toma on a stool collab must happen. Holy head cannon. Oh my god. I don't know why, but for a while people on YouTube, Everyone smile so widely and so gently. So widely and so gently that all your teeth fall out. No freaking way. But for a while, like, people on YouTube kept thinking that I was Geary or that I was somewhat related to Geary. And I'm like, guys, we're just Asian. I think that's what it is. We're just Asian. That's what it is. Because I think my initial like face question mark reveal where I like showed up with a mask, people were like, I think that's Geary. That's literally Geary but smaller. And I'm like, okay. We aren't even sure if you're both Chinese. We don't even know what we are. I don't even know what I am. They aren't related? What? You've got to be joking. You've got to be kidding me right now. You're both Chinese. I don't even know if I am Chinese. No one has any idea. I have no idea what I am. So, we don't know. Your forehead did look like Geary's. Like a normal forehead? What does that mean? My forehead looked like Geary's, but with a king pimple back in the day, I guess. Like, yes, my forehead was smooth and shiny. I guess, like everyone else on this earth. You have a Geary forehead, the forehead of a tall woman. Sure, I, Toma VTuber, have the forehead of a tall woman. That is me. That is me, myself, and I. Alert, the drama channel's Toma VTuber is related to Geary VTuber. Why do you think they're both food related? Why do you think they're both food related creators that do part IRL, part VTuber? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Drama. Two Asian girls. Whoa. Someone call false.
Someone call false. Oh wait.
No comment. No comments. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. You're pretty cool. Thanks, I guess. I knew it. I have no siblings as far as I know. So, hate to disappoint you guys, but I don't think... Question mark? I don't think I have any siblings. I could be wrong. You don't even really look like Geary. I'm like thinking about it now. I feel like I need to look at a picture of her next to me and then just like think about the fact as to whether or not we really look alike. I feel like we don't. Do we look the same? I feel like we don't. Your foot's different with different skin tone and eyes. What? Because I'm more... No, I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish that. You don't even sound the same. It's not about the sound. It's not about the sound. Complete that sentence. Because I'm more ambiguously Asian? Is that why? Is that why? More what? More Asian? Yeah, you look alike because you both have mass and you're Asian. That is such a stretch. Oh my gosh, she's streaming right now. Is she streaming IRL? Oh my god, she is. Oh, she's not showing her face though. I need to look at her while I look at myself. Hold up. I thought you were a white woman. Shh, you can't say that. You cannot say that. You can't. Okay, no, we don't look the same at all. I'm looking at a video of her and we do not look even remotely the same. This is actually racially motivated. For a second I was like, I guess we can be like kind of similar. No, we don't look the same at all. These are different people. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two people and they're not even the same person. They're completely different. No, you really don't. I don't know. A lot of people think we're the same. Which I'm like, I guess because we have long hair. You look more like Skara. You know, Skara's pretty chill. I like that. That's a compliment to me. Yeah, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, we really are not the same. What did I mean by that? I've never seen Toma and Giri in the same room, so they must be the same person. We've been in the same room! On stream too as well, actually. Actually, we have. We have literally been in the same room where I think someone in the chat made fun of me and said, yo, why does she look tiny compared to Giri? And I was like, oh. Knowing they're the same person. Toma looks like no one I've ever seen. Toma's unique. Oh, thanks. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a compliment or derogatory. They're scary either way. I'm not so sure which one's better. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I need to sneeze. No. It's not coming out. No. Your eyes stand out too. Thanks. Thanks. I feel like I definitely changed the way I do my makeup though. Like if you look at my older contents, like you can tell that there's a change in the makeup style, I think, as well as the hairstyles. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe me at my base state is closer to Giri, because I feel like I had a lot more comments like that, like at the very start of my IRL activities, but nowadays not really. Maybe it's the fact that we're both Asian and I used to show my forehead. We're both Asian girls that do IRL and VTuber content that show our foreheads, apparently. Has there been any shipping update on the February merch? Yes! It's supposed to ship out to you guys by the end of April, if I remember correctly. That sounded mean. I mean, they stand out as in pretty. They have a nice shape. Oh, thanks. Thanks for saying that. My ovals on my face are nice. Yay. I will say, if there are any shipping delays, it may be because of the very loud and large looming real world event that is currently occurring. And not to name names, but it may be due to the real world conflict currently taking place if there are any small delays in shipments. But the last time I checked in, there shouldn't be. So that's what I know. That's what I was told. Clearly, I mean the pirates and sharks with lasers that are threatening my merch provider Adams. They're giving him a hard time. Yeah, I'm talking about the moon expedition, obviously. Yep. I'm talking about how my management, for some reason, has been working with me for a few months now and didn't remember my merch provider's name. Today we had a meeting and my Mane-san really went ahead and said, oh, yes, we have to talk to Matt. And I was like, who is Matt? Bro. Who is Matt? And they're like, what? Is your merch guy not Matt? I'm like, what are you talking about? Who is Matt? What? Nightmare. Anyways, yes. We are supposed to look at your guys' favorite anime today. Not anime. We're supposed to look at your guys' favorite movies. Smile. And so, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. Ooh. Oh, should I just look at the movies and not... Maybe I shouldn't, like, expose you guys? Where's the Google Doc? I had to close it. I closed it within, like, 20 minutes. Whoa. But it was pinned for a little bit. But I did have to close it, like, super quickly. Okay. Should I show the names? Or should I just say the movies? Maybe I would just say the movies? Perhaps? Yeah, up to you. Let's do the movies. Say the name / movie. Maybe we'll do the movies. I'll save you guys the trouble because I'm looking through them and they all look pretty good actually. They're all pretty good. So I don't think there's anyone to shame this time. Instead, we're gonna shame each other collectively. It's looking pretty good. I think they all look like pretty good options. Also, by the way, I don't know if anyone was confused, but you guys could have put regular movies. They didn't have to be anime. There's a very large percentage of anime movies in this list, actually. Okay, 1 second. Mr. Jimmy here just asked me a question. Can we get a pause champ? Oh my god. Pause champ? Pause champ? Pause champ? Pause champ? Pause champ? Jimmy is like every content creator's worst nightmare. Bro just said, hey, quick question. Does not ask the question. Why? What is this? What is this? Hello, tell me the question. What's up? Like, what is this? And then stop typing. He stopped typing. Hello? What did he mean by this? What did he mean? Necessarily? I'm not sure what he meant in this case. Usually if you have a question, Jimmy here, please ask. Please feel free to ask me this question that I would love to know and would love to hear. How to leave a VTuber in suspense. He left me on red! Anyway. Whatever. Let's move on. We're gonna look at your guys' favorite movies today. Okay. He laughed at your response and had to leave the room. Hello? Hello? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that necessarily? I am not so sure. Okay. Let's get started with it. Let's get crazy with it right now. Okay. We can only stream for 3 hours today. I was made fun of and whipped like a bull because I apparently am not following my own stream schedules properly enough. And management is not happy with that. Management is mistreating me. Management is overworking me. Management is taking my money away. Whipped like a bull? A bull. Like a cow. Alright. Dude! He just asked me the question. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. He gave me the question, and I have responded. Anyways, what's up, guys? Toma VTuber here, tomato girl that likes to sing, scream, never shuts up. Dude, he asked me another question. Stop asking me questions. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Toma, I have a question. Stop asking me questions. Jimmy inadvertently making Toma's editor's jobs harder. He really is. Why do you do all this? Okay. Alright. What's up, guys? Toma VTuber here, tomato girl that likes to sing, scream, and never shuts up. And today we're going to be judging your guys' favorite movies. But honestly, the problem here is that I don't watch movies. I don't know a lot of movies. And so the way that we're going to judge all of your guys' first picks is actually through what I was taught not to do, by judging a book by its cover. So that's really fun. And essentially we're going to look at your guys' favorite movies. If we don't know the movie, we're going to search it up, look at the cover illustration, cover graphic, and whatever vibe we get is whatever vibe we go with. And we're going to be very judgmental and very upsetting and very offensive, and we're going to start drama all day today. That is the vibe. We have like 50 plus submissions, so we're gonna get right into it before I get abused and beaten by management. Very fun, very wonderful. So the first movie that we have is Spaceballs. And the first thought that I have is that this movie is from 1987. And I'm not making fun of anyone, but 1987 is very clearly not in my age bracket. Because at this point, it's even getting a sequel. It's getting a second Spaceballs. I saw a second Spaceballs pop up, and it's Spaceballs 2 in 2027. It has been so much time since the first one that there's actually a sequel. This is Hag Unk Chud status. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a silly movie. Wait, what is it about though? No! No, I can't. Wait, this is so hard. I want to actually judge the movies properly. But in order to judge the movies properly, I have to watch them. And I can't even watch them. So all I can do is be offensive towards everyone's favorite movie. You guys are being so sensitive and so vulnerable with me. And you guys are like, this is my favorite movie. And this is what I grew up with. And then I'm like, yeah, so this sucks because it's old. Also, it has balls in it, so it's gotta be balls. Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh man, that's mine. I'm old. I was 3 when it came out. You're not old. You're not old. This is just for good vibes, okay? This is just for good vibes. That would be Toma's answer to most of the movies. Let's start a movie counter. Let's see how many movies I actually know. Oh god. Oh god, guys. I have made a mistake. I have made a mistake. Because the next movie that we have is Sneakers, a thriller comedy from 1992. Apparently, it's one of the best films of all time. And unfortunately, I've never seen it. I've never seen it, but it's got a picture of a loving group of fellows, and for some reason also has the word sneakers written in Japanese at the very bottom of one of the posters. Why? I'm not sure, but they're being culturally inclusive, which is pretty sick nasty. It's got a cool vibe. The colors are good. I feel like this would taste like the memo pad in a doctor's office. Can you show us the posters? Yes. Let me give you guys a little taste. Let me give you guys a little taste of what we're looking at. Okay. You might need the synopsis so you have something to fill out the video. Oh my god, the entire video is gonna be me saying, I don't know this movie, and I don't know this movie. And this movie, oh man, unfortunately, I also don't know it. Oh man, what a shame that I don't know these movies. Weird that I don't know this movie either. Huh. Strange. Strange. Okay. The Toma movie situation is crazy. Toma VTuber gets cancelled for her horrible movie takes, and it is because she has never seen a single one of the movies that she is judging. Oh god. Alright. I'm sure you'll get more normal ones. Well, it's not like this isn't a normal option, it's just simply not one that I know. Surely I know the next one, but this is Sneakers. Oh my god. This is Sneakers. Pretty chill, pretty chill. Pretty normal. Okay, the next one I know. Oh my gosh. This person's favorite movie is a Studio Ghibli classic. It's Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away. Pretty banger first anime option, and the first movie that I know. One movie out of 3. We have one movie to the count. And this is a pretty banger movie, I would say. It's got good vibes. It's actually so good that Billie Eilish herself even made a song based off of this. So it's got to be really good. Honestly, it's got to be a really, really good movie if a song is based off of it. And I really like the character designs. Got good dragons. Got good pigs. Got good monsters. I used to want to be eaten by No Face, but that's like a personal problem that I think I have to get past. The only movie she knows will be anime. Stop. Surely, today I will recognize at least 5. Okay? Surely, I will recognize 5 movies today. Oh no. So, the next movie we have, Secondhand Lions. It's a movie from 2003 with a dog, a little guy, and the McCann brothers. Who are you? He's scaring me. He's making me nervous. I don't like the look in their vibes. They're looking scary. But apparently, someone says, yes, Secondhand Lions from 2003 is absolutely worth watching, especially as a heartwarming, wholesome family film featuring stellar performances. It's considered a charming, feel-good story that balances humor with sentimental life lessons about growing up and growing old. Allegedly. Yeah. Girl, how do you not know Michael Caine? I didn't know who Aquafina was. Okay. I didn't know who Aquafina was. I didn't know who Keanu Reeves was. My friend sent me a selfie with Keanu Reeves and said, yo, just finished my work for the day. Haha. And my first response was, isn't that Shadow the Hedgehog? I didn't even know who he was. I just knew that that was Shadow the Hedgehog. No, I didn't know who Keanu Reeves was. I knew him as Shadow the Hedgehog 1 and 2, the Cam guy, so clearly my priorities are very much so in check, okay? Clearly I know what I'm doing. Oh boy. Jesus. This movie, it gives Keanu Reeves vibes because I clearly don't know what's going on with it. Oh boy. Here we have 1999 sci-fi comedy for 1 hour and 42 minutes. We have Galaxy Quest. Okay. Ooh, it's looking quirky. Ooh. A parody, like, kind of Star Trek-y vibe, maybe? Maybe Star Trek-y sci-fi galaxy space travel vibe. Okay, it looks whimsical. It looks very whimsical. It reminds me of the one time that George Lopez was on the funny robot in Spy Kids, when he's just like a big face in a robot. This is what this movie reminds me of. It gives the same kind of George Lopez vibe, and I don't even know if it's George Lopez. It just reminds me of George Lopez. Do you recognize anyone on the cover? Am I supposed to recognize the people on the cover? They all look normal to me. They look like normal guys. Who's on the cover? One is Snape. Which one's Snape? Which one is it? Is it the alien looking one? Or the one in the middle? Or the one on the right? I can't tell. It's the woman. Oh. I had no idea. It seems I have much more to learn. Wow. I had no idea. Oh my god. It's definitely the blonde. Alright. Do you even know who Snape is? He's the guy from Harry Potter. That's like evil and mean, but he's just sad and misunderstood. And he loved like this lady that was like Harry Potter's mom or something. How do you not know Alan Rickman? We've been over this. If I don't know...
Hey, John, let's get some good growth.
Relax! Oh my god, I'm never using this playlist again. If I don't know who Jack Black is, or who Keanu Reeves is, or who a bunch of other celebrities are, how would you think that I know who these actors are? Anyways, we have The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear from 1991. Whoa. Whoa. See, this is where I have to ask for a little bit of understanding, because we're gonna be honest, most of these movies are older than me. It's a little rough. It's a little rough out here. We have, let's see. A kidnapping apparently is involved in this movie, which is great. I love kidnappings. What? I love kidnappings. That sounds like so much fun and like so much invigorating content to be consumed. In GTA 5. Yes. Not in real life. I need to clarify. I don't like kidnappings in real life. I just simply think that in media, kidnapping typically is a good stage setting event to create more content and a very like nice flowing story. Can you be my hostage? No, thank you. I'm calling the police. Stop. Don't. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everything is okay, guys. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. All right. Everything's going to be A-okay. Everything's going to be A-okay. All right. Oh my god. I know this movie. This is Star Wars. Ooh. The Empire Strikes Back. Okay. This is one of the Star Wars movies. Which one? I'm not so sure. But it's gotta be a good one. It can't be a bad one because, you know, if you chose it as your favorite movie, it's gotta be the best one. She just knows the name. Okay, the reason why I know Star Wars is because there used to be a Tomaniac that really, really liked Star Wars, and so as a result, we ended up doing like community movie nights where they would try to educate me about Star Wars, but the only things that I would pick up on were like Jabba the Hutt. That's all I would remember. Darth Vader and Jabba the Hutt. And they started getting very upset with me because they would try to explain to me the very, very, you know, rich lore of Star Wars. And I would just say, yes, I love Jabba the Hutt and that pink guy with the weird ears. Those are my favorite characters in Star Wars. You know, like I like those ones. And they were just not happy with me. They were just not happy with me. So this reminds me of my time as a momentary Star Wars otaku. Jar Jar Binks! Yes! Yes! That's the one that I knew! Jar Jar Binks! Jar Jar! Jar Jar! That's who I know. Jar Jar! That's my guy. That's my guy. I like Jar Jar. I like Yoda. I like the little screamy furry guy. This is chill. This is a chill guy. Of course someone knows the worst of the Star Wars movies. I don't know this one specifically, but you know, my memory of Star Wars is Jar Jar Binks, which is pretty banger, I think. Yeah. He's one of the most hated. Wait, why? He's like chill. Isn't he chill guy? He's like so chill. He's like literally the illest. What's wrong with Jar Jar? What do you have against him? The Ewoks? Yeah. I like those. He soloed an entire army. That sounds good. People thought he was too goofy. Dude, I like their vibes, okay? They've got a good vibes. He's one of two vaguely racist characters. That's not what I like. Hold up. I didn't remember this. I did not remember this, and that is not one of the reasons why I like it. I have to clarify, I do not like Jar Jar because he is the ultimate evil and because he's racially motivated. That's not it. That's not right. Let's move on. The next movie, oh my god, I know this one. This one is none other than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Whoa. Oh my god. Ooh, Spider-Verse. Good vibe. I am gonna be completely honest. I really don't like spiders, but after watching the Spider-Verse movies, like I wanted to buy one of the Spider-Man suits as a cosplay. Like I was really close to getting it. I was one step away from getting the Spider-Man cosplay, but then I got too scared at the thought of having a spider pattern on my body, and so I bought it from Amazon and then immediately clicked return so that the moment it was dropped off at my home, the worker would have to pick it up and bring it back. Because it was too late to get a complete refund, so they just had to deliver it and then return it immediately because I really didn't want it anymore. And to this day, I've never tried a spider suit on, and I'm too scared to. But I do think that Gwen's spider suit is pretty cute. I think it's cute. I don't think it'll fit me, but I think it's a cute vibe. Okay. Ooh. This next movie, new sub goal? No, I'm scared. You're gonna have to tape up the spider, and at that point it's not even Spider-Man, it's just man. It's just man. Okay. this next one is a movie that I don't recognize, actually. I have no idea what this movie is. But it's from Marvel Studios. And this movie is Marvel Studios New Avengers Thunderbolts with asterisks. I've never heard of this before. I don't know why there's a new set of Avengers, because what happened to the old ones, I'm not sure. I'm not super like caught up with what's going on with the Avengers, and now I have to ask, like, did they lose their minds? And well, what do you mean, well? What happened to my favorite Avengers? Like, you have to watch 375 Marvel movies and series to find out. What? What do you mean? The old ones died. What? What do you mean they died? What happened to them? Why are they not alive anymore? Wait, who are the Avengers? Wait, I don't even know who the Avengers are. Who's an Avenger? Like Iron Man? Like Iron Man and Thor and Hulk, right? Those are the Avengers? Spoiler alert. Captain America and Iron Man are gone. Well, what about everyone else? It was fine back when it was just movies, and now there's 50 TV shows, 20 miniseries, 100 spin-off movies, and it's too hard to keep track. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The only reason why I know a little bit about the Avengers is because my friend took me to see Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. But I had never watched any of the other movies. So I watched Infinity War and Endgame, but I didn't know like any of the stuff that was happening before it. So I just assumed there was like plot armor going on, and my friends started losing their mind. And they were like, "Oh my god, Toma, this is the biggest thing ever. I can't believe this happened." And I'm like, "What happened? When did they come back?" "They're not coming back." "What? Why are they not coming back?" "They're not coming back." "Wait, why not?" "They're not coming back." "Wait, why not?" And I just didn't understand why, because I just wanted to see my favorite superheroes have fun on the screen. I watched during the climax of the story and I just didn't understand. They had a whole ass funeral. I don't know, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they also had a whole ass funeral, and you know what happened during that funeral? The guy came back to life and walked into his own funeral. So the same thing could happen. You have no way of knowing. How would I know? How would I know? Okay. The next movie that we have... Alright. Hi, Toma. Hi. Welcome in. Hello. So, this next movie is Marduk Scramble. I don't know who she is and why she's scrambling, but I hope she can get a hold of herself and relax soon, because that sounds like a stressful situation to be in. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be scrambling. This is Marduk Scramble. Why is she scrambling? Don't know what her deal is. But it's a novel series that was published in 2003. I don't know who she is, but she seems chill. I feel like she would scramble a person or two. She's scrambling to find her clothes. She's as lost as I am. I don't know where she's going, and she doesn't know where I'm going with my train of thought. So I think we're quite similar in this aspect. Seems pretty chill. Seems like a chill vibe. Seems like a good vibe. This next one... Wait. I didn't know that this was a movie. I thought this was a show. Our next movie is The Truman Show. No one told me that The Truman Show was not a show and that it's a movie. Why would you name it The Truman Show if it's not a show? That's just misleading. That's just confusing. It's a movie about a show? Why not just make a show that's a show? Why would you make a movie about a show? Does this count as not knowing? I mean, I've seen clips from it. I know Jim Carrey's in it. So I know that for sure. But why would you do this? Why would you do this to Truman and his show? You should watch it. I've seen clips, but just not the whole thing. There's no show, only the movie and an OVA. Not everything needs to be a drawn-out show. What about a good old, you know, like 12-episode show? That sounds pretty chill. That sounds pretty banger. You know, like I could definitely take that. I could definitely handle that. 3 out of 11. You didn't even know that it was a movie. Okay, but I knew the vibe. I knew the concept of it, okay? I knew the concept of it being a movie. Just because... You know what? You're right. You're right. Just because someone knows the concept of something doesn't mean that they know it. I could know conceptually what driving a car is like, and the moment that I'm out on the streets, it's a nightmare, so I don't get to speak. Next movie. Wait. Wait. I believe I know this movie. Possibly, I dare so say that I know this movie because I recognize the characters. And this movie is The Princess Bride. Whoa, wait, who suggested this one? Wait, this is cute. This is domestic. It's a domestic movie. Oh my god, who are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, classic, cutesy, domestic movie. Very domestic choice. Very, very good vibe. Very good vibe. She knows it. That's a good movie. Okay. They think of Toma in this. What do you mean? I am Inigo Montoya and you killed my father. Oh my god, wait, I know this next movie. I know this next one. Guys, we are on a roll. We are on a roll. We are definitely on a roll. Okay. This next movie is Fantastic Mr. Fox by Wes Anderson. Ooh. I know this simply because our lovely friend Loaf Mark Beetleborg really likes Fantastic Mr. Fox. And I feel like Wes Anderson is like kind of artsy. It's got like a good vibe. The story behind it is good, I think. I think it's a good vibe. It's a very, very good vibe, artsy movie. Aesthetic, very aesthetic, and I like the I don't know what the animation style is. Is it stop motion? I'm not sure what it is, but it's got like little fox dolls. So I think it's very cool. Conceptually, it's very cool, and you don't really see a lot of those nowadays, so it really stands out a lot more than you would expect. Okay. Here we have guys, I am literally on such a roll because you know how I watched this movie? I watched this movie. I watched this movie through Instagram Reels. This movie popped up on my For You page and I just had to see from part 1 to part 74 to watch the movie. This is Interstellar, which is the movie where they're in like some kind of traveling thing. And like Earth is destroyed and everything. Like everything is destroyed and some people are dying and it's all like astronaut-y, cyber vibe. There's a water scene, traveling thing like in space, kind of, I think. There's a water scene where it looks super cinematic and they see a huge wall of water towering over them and they start panicking and one of the crewmates like doesn't make it back on the ship or something. Watching it in 70 parts is wild. Well, you know, when you're doom scrolling, if you're doom scrolling and you're going to see 70 shorts, would you rather see 70 brain rot shorts or would you rather see 70 shorts in conjunction that create a movie? Like, I think I would choose the one that is more cohesive. Just watch the movie. Well, I didn't think I was going to watch the movie at the time. Also, I don't have any streaming platform subscriptions. I used to have... The only times I've had a Netflix account are when I have someone else's Netflix account. Like, I think the first time I ever logged into Netflix was because someone that I had met for 2 days was like, yeah, sure, you can totally have my Netflix. And then later on, we just kind of like stopped talking to each other as a result of like, you know, like drifting friendships. Over time, you just don't have as many opportunities to talk as much, so it just kind of happens. But we drifted apart in terms of friendship. And one day on my Twitter, I see a tweet that says, who the fuck is going around on my Netflix? And I was like, no. Oh no. So from that day on, I did not use it, and then I got Netflix account from someone else because they gave it to me since they wanted me to watch certain media that I just didn't know and didn't have access to watch. So they gave me their account, and then later on, again, we stopped talking as much, and they locked me out of their Netflix account, which is chill, I guess. But they left my name on the account. So when you use Netflix, there's different circles and different like profiles that you can go into. So they left mine that said Toma while giving it to other people. So now I'm like, what did you mean by that? If you're gonna lock me out of your Netflix, you might as well delete the whole thing. Like, why is my existence there? Why do you need to see the anime that I was watching on your Netflix? Like, get me out of your head, please. Did they do it on accident? No, it was purposeful, 100%. So I'm like, why'd you do that? What'd you mean by that? Like, they were judging my movie choice. They're like, you are so weird, I don't like you, and you piss me off, and now I'm going to say that you have bad taste. Like, they kept my history there to remember the hatred. Every time they open up their Netflix, they get upset at the thought of me or something. I don't know. Okay. The next movie we have is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Classic movie. Like, how can you even get this wrong? This is pretty chill. You really cannot get this wrong. I don't know how you would possibly do so. All I'm gonna say is that the older I get, the more questions I have for Scott. the more questions I have for Scott. Because what do you mean? What's going on, Scott? What's happening in your life right now? And what's going on in the House of Commons? Because he's really not someone that I'm rooting for. I'm not on his team. But the concept of this story is just like so goofy that I can't help but continue to watch it. It's just so interesting to me. Okay. It's questionable. It's questionable. Then we have I don't know, Scott reminds me of like some people that I know IRL, and I'm like, what did you mean by this? I don't think we can be friends. What did you mean by this? Like, it literally reminds me of some people that I know, and I'm like, we cannot speak anymore. I'm sorry, we're not friends anymore. Oh, gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Oh man. They're average, flawed people in weird situations. I don't know if Scott Pilgrim is an average, flawed person in a weird situation. Isn't he with like a minor? Like, doesn't he share a bed with like a random like other guy that's fruity? Am I wrong? I don't know. Were they the same age? No, he's like 22. He's like 22, 23 when he dates like Knives. Oh. 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 Toma VTuber when she knows like no movies, but then somehow is like, guys, detail-wise, isn't this movie kind of questionable? And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, because doesn't he like share a bed with another guy while dating this girl, which is also another question, but then he goes after like Ramona, and then there's like a whole nother thing where he tosses aside Knives for her and then like fights the 7 evil exes or something. I don't know. But that's why he dumps her. No, he dumps her because he finds another girl that he thinks he can fix. I don't know. He also dated the drummer girl. There's just too much going on. Oh god. Oh god. Who he dumped? Oh jeez. He didn't like Knives, he just liked that she liked him. I think regardless, I don't know. I'm not trying to step on any landmines here, but I'm like, I don't think that should happen. Legally not a minor? No. No. The number is 18 actually. At least in America. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, let's move on, everyone. Let's move on before we step on something potentially dangerous. Oh. Oh man. Anyways, weird hill to die on. Let's move on. It's complicated, but it's a conceptually interesting movie. Oh, okay. The next movie we have. Next movie we have is Lord of the Rings. I've actually never seen this, but I know the movie because I read the book. I was a nerd. I was a nerd in school. I read the books. I read the whole series and everything. Lost my mind because I was a nerd. I was such a nerd. I used to read all the books in my library. I read the Lord of the Rings series. I read The Hobbit. I read the Rick Riordan series that he had with all the Percy Jackson stuff. And then his Egyptian spin-off. And there was one more thing. What was it? The Divergent series, Hunger Games, Twilight. You read the books? Would not have expected that, but props. Thanks. I'm just so cool. Actually, I prefer the Lord of the Rings manga to anime. You know, personally, I like the light novel. Yeah. Yeah. I liked reading because it made me feel cool and made me feel smart. Yeah. Oh, someone said my favorite movie is Lord of the Rings, all 3. Yo. Oh my god. Good vibe. They should visit New Zealand to see Hobbiton and maybe visit me while you're here. Smile. Oh. I think I'm gonna stop smiling. Oh. Okay, here we have what the heck? We have the green room. Why is it green? What's wrong with it? Why is it green? This group, the Green Room is a 2015 American horror thriller film focusing on a punk band who find themselves attacked by After witnessing a remote murder. Oh. Okay. I see. I see. Oh. Never mind. This seems like a dangerous movie. It seems scary. Scary, scary, dangerous movie. Alright. It's an intense one. Battle of Helm's Deep might be the best battle scene in history. I feel like I need to watch more movies. There's no way. I'm not judging anyone. There's no way. Someone's favorite movie is Over the Hedge. What? What? Oh my god, wait. Isn't this the turtle? This is the turtle that goes, huh? The, huh, turtle. It's him. The turtle that goes, It's him. The turtle. He's got a weird face. He's got a weird look in his eyes. I like it. I frick with this heavy. Good vibe. I feel like I'd shake every one of these characters. I would grab them and shake them like a little toy. Good vibe. I like. Okay. You guys are gonna have to help me out here because I have no idea what this movie is. And it's from 1998, so really out of my element, okay? It is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. From 1998, it's a comedy crime where 4 criminals lose a rigged poker game against a London kingpin and have 1 week to settle their enormous debt. Oh, I know a lot of people that like it. Oh, interesting. Wait, did people die in this movie or no? Do one of the characters like chicken out from their debt and then try to blame it on someone and they die in the movie or no? Yes? Wait, guys. I think I watched this movie on Instagram Reels. I think I saw this on Instagram Reels. Because I feel like I saw the synopsis of this somewhere. There's no way you've seen this and not Lord of the Rings. I read the entire Lord of the Rings series. I feel like that in and of itself is way better than watching one of the movies. Again, Instagram, where Toma watches her movies. It was by accident. I didn't realize that's what it was. Oh my god. Okay. I think we found the terminally online example. Hello? To be fair, sometimes after reading a book, I don't feel like watching the movie. Sometimes I'm just satisfied. I don't need to see the adaptation, you know? It's like not every manga fan needs to see their anime adapted. Or like not every manga fan likes the anime that much. So I feel like it's okay to only like one or the other. Okay. I just accidentally watched 70 Real Parts. How could I have known it was a well-known movie? Well, okay, if you are of the same mind and body as me, you would know that whenever they have these kinds of 70-part reels, they never mention what the movie is because they want you to keep watching. So they literally never tell you what the movie is. Whenever they ask you what the movie is in the comments, no one responds. They delete the comments so that you have no choice but to continue watching and continue waiting for the next part. Okay, this next movie is Baby Driver from 2017. I don't know this movie, but it looks pretty banger. It looks like, I don't know, it looks pretty fruity. It looks pretty freaking cool, I don't know. What kind of Insta psyop is this? It's not a psyop, but if you guys are interested, you should use Instagram. Okay? I'm not saying it's a psyop, but I do think you should use Instagram because that's where I post my IRL content, okay? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it just seems like chill. I don't know why I searched up Baby Driver and the first question is, which actor gave 14 flops in a row? What? What do you mean? What? Oh my god. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What happened? Why were there 14 flops? And then it's like a Facebook link leading to Bollywood actors with the most consecutive flop films. Oh my god. Jesus. I would be so sad if I was on that list. That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Oh my god. This is one of the few movies where the top 2 billed actors are cancelled. Why are they cancelled? What happened to them? I can't watch Toma IRL content on Insta. I'm too busy watching the Avengers on Reels. Crimes. Oh. Best not to say. Oh. That's so fair. That is so fair. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Ooh. The next movie we have is Rush Hour. And it's all of them. First of all, I asked for 1 movie. And I got like 4. But I guess I'll let it slide since it's Rush Hour. Like, what can I say, right? What's the worst that could happen? You know, Rush Hour is like pretty sick, I guess. What happens in Rush Hour 3? What's wrong with 3? I only know the first one, I think. I don't think I know the later ones. Or I've watched at least one, but I don't know which one. And if I don't know which one, it just makes sense that it would have to be the first Rush Hour, you know? Yeah. It was made way later and just isn't good. Oh. Okay. I feel like it can't be that bad, especially if it's the same franchise, right? But then again, Jujutsu Kaisen was pretty good until the very last arc in the Culling games too. So maybe you guys have a point here. Maybe I should stop asking.
Spoiler alert, he still doesn't understand the words that are coming out of his mouth.
What? Back when you can be a little racist in movies. Oh, no comment. Oh, no comments whatsoever. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Next movie that we have. Whoa. I've never seen this, I think. It's called Predator. That's fair. You know, that looks pretty scary. I can't even argue with it. That seems like a predator to me. I think I'd piss my pants. If it were me, I would definitely piss my pants. That's fair. Based if it's the original. They didn't mention which one, so I'm assuming it's whichever predator is most popular. Would the Predator. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god, Knives Out! Wait. Is this the one with the grandpa that dies? Is this the one with the grandpa that dies? Oh my god. Yes. I only know this movie because of the Dork Club. I watched it with Loafmark and Ajon when we were in Korea because they said, oh, we really want to bond and we always like to spend time together watching movies. Toma, this is finally your time to watch movies. So we put it on like a little TV in the Airbnb and I started falling asleep. I started falling asleep at the very end. So it was literally like they were cracking the code and the next thing I know, violence occurs and then I fall asleep again and the movie ends. And I'm like, wait, what? How do you fall asleep? I was really tired, okay? I was really tired. I don't know how to answer this. But it was like cool though. It was a cool movie. I did enjoy it. I did like it. Okay. Next movie. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know this movie. I saw this in school. I saw this in school. And it is none other than The Mummy. Why did I see this in school? I'm not sure. I think it was back when we were learning about like Egypt and the pyramids. And my teacher decided, let's have a fun media day where we learn about mummies. Let's watch The Mummy. And I was like, I don't know if that's right, but sure. And I got really scared of mummies and Egyptian hieroglyphs after that, so I was really scared. I was very, very scared to open my textbook to look at the tombs and stuff. Yeah, why'd you get to see this in school? I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea. I don't think it's historically or mythologically accurate at all. I think they just really wanted to show me a scary mummy movie. I don't know why my teacher thought that was appropriate. Anyways, scary vibe. This movie is goated. Oh my god, I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, I miss you. Smile. Everyone smiles so widely and so gently that your teeth fall out. The next movie we have is The Moon. I don't know who he is, but he seems like a chill guy. Hope he has a good night. Hope he has a good night's sleep. Okay. We have Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Classic. I feel like there isn't even words necessary for this. This is just so classic. I also watched this in school. Why? I'm not sure. But my teacher decided this is a very appropriate movie to watch during school. So I watched it in class, and I think I even did a project based off of it. Did you take a film class? I don't remember. But I took the course because apparently the projects could be art-based, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to write an essay. I'll just draw something." So that's why I took the class. I have seen it. And the next movie, oh my god, it's Ip Man, but not 1, 2. I don't know why it's 2 in particular. I'm trying to think of what happens in 1, 2, and if there's a 3. And I don't remember what happens in each one, but I like all of them. If I remember correctly, I think 2 is the one with like the white guy? Is that is 2 the one with the white guy where he's like, oh, I'm like so strong and I'm a boxer. Hi, welcome in. Like, am I right? Like, Ip Man 2 is the one with the white guy where he's like, I'm so strong, I'm a boxer, and I can beat you with like white people fighting techniques. And this guy's just like, what's up? And then he like starts kicking the shit out of the white guy, and the white guy's like, you're cheating, you can't use your legs. And then Ip Man's like, what? But I've always used my legs in kung fu. And then he starts getting beat up really badly because he doesn't know what to do. And then at the very end, he like locks the fuck in and he punches the shit out of the other guy until he begs for mercy, and he's just like, yes, for my people, or something. Is that how the movie goes? I think that's what happens, right? I think so. Basically. Alright, you got it. Sick. Alright, the next movie is Uma Musume, Road to the Top. Ooh. I'm gonna be completely honest, and I'm going to admit that I've never watched the Uma Musume movies, but all of the animation looks amazing, so I feel like I really want to. I'm just scared that I'll get too attached to the Uma Musume, because I got into the game for maybe like a few weeks and I already lost my mind. Like, I literally lost my mind just trying to play the game for a little, so I felt like I can't watch it. I can't because I'm scared. I'll get way too into it. Toma said we would do an Uma Musume watch along and then ate one. That was a mistake. I won't do it again. Yet. Okay. Yet.
How's your Trackblazer experience so far?
You know, it's going. I had to delete the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no Uma Musume in my presence anymore. I can't do it anymore because I'm too tempted to spend money, so I had to remove it to save myself. Good night, everyone. Goop night, Brandon. Thank you so much for being here. Goop night. Rest well, rest well, rest well. Oh my gosh, we have to do like a speed round, okay? We have to do a speed round. We have so many left over. Let's get crazy with it, okay? Let's get crazy with it. Lebowski, from the creators of Fargo. I'm scared. That reminds me of Wells Fargo. You're scaring me. I don't like this vibe. It reminds me of an email that I just got. I literally just got my first email yesterday saying that my bank account reached 0. For the first time in like 3 months, my bank account reached 0, and it's not because I had no money. It's because I tried to buy a Family Chiki from Family Mart, and I didn't realize that I used the wrong card. I used the wrong card for Family Mart, and I don't know. You didn't tweet it? It just felt like it was in bad taste. I don't know. I was upset. I was upset at the lack of my Family Chiki. I just wanted my Family Chiki and I used the wrong card, and they were like, "Excuse me, ma'am, your card is declined." And I'm like, "Oh, so sorry. Oops. The next one we have is Fight Club. Rule number 1 of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. Why would you mention it here? Why would you mention it here? You're not supposed to mention it. You're not supposed to talk about it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Banger movie. I like it a lot. We have A Silent Voice, which I am a fan of. I think the animation is done very nicely. I actually read the series long before the actual animation and the movie came out, so I'm very happy with this choice. This is a banger choice. Okay. My favorite movies are Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino, Star Wars... Okay, you gave me 3 movies. No. Move on. Get out of here. Follow the rules. We have Princess Mononoke, which is pretty banger, honestly. Pretty banger. I love seeing colonization in my movie. Beautiful colonization. Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules? No, most people followed it. Most people did. Okay. We have Star Wars Episode 4. What happens in 4? Does Jar Jar Binks come out? Because if so, I will be very happy. I don't know anything else about Star Wars. Or maybe this is the episode with Jabba the Hutt? I'm not sure. But it looks green, which is always pretty chill. It's called Return of the Jedi. Oh my god. Jabba the Hutt is in one of the pictures. That must mean that he's in it. I think I like this one already. He seems pretty chill. 4 is the first movie. Okay, that just makes no sense. Why would Star Wars, the first movie, start with number 4? A New Hope. Wait, why does it say Return of the Jedi under it?
Hey, John, let's get some...
Shut up! Oh, wait, no, it's not 4. It's 6. My bad. This is 6. My bad. I misread the Roman numerals. This is 6. It goes 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Who invented this? This makes no sense. Yes, this is Star Wars number 6. George Lucas, he needs to get out of here. What is this deal? 1, 2, 3 are just prequels. They need to stop with that. They didn't start with 4 initially, but became 4 after they made the prequels. What? The studio would only let them make 4 because they didn't trust 1 to 3. Why would they even number it? I feel like just numbering it makes it questionable. Okay, they're They're just making me have so many questions and none of them are answered. That's why 7, 9 are bad. Oh, real. Okay, the next ones we have John Wick. That's the cum guy. I vibe with this. This is the cum guy. Nice. Nice. Why do you come? Alright, we have Cars. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! I used to have the biggest crush on Lightning McQueen. How would it work? I don't know. I was just in it for the love of the game. What does that mean exactly? I also don't know. But it was also for the love of the game. Like, I had the biggest crush on that guy. Good night, y'all. Good night, everyone. Tuck, tuck, tuck into bed. Tuck, tuck, tuck into bed. She wanted the cussy. I just wanted him to take me for a ride. What did that mean? I'm not so sure. Okay, someone said 1997 Orgasmo. What did they mean by that? I don't know how I feel about this guy's A young Mormon missionary is off. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know how public someone is about that. A young Mormon missionary is offered a lead in an upcoming pornographic movie. Oh, he's like a superhero, but with like a thing on his wee-wee. Wow, it was made by the South Park creators. Oh, I see. Okay, next we have Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Okay. This seems like racially motivated for some reason. 2002. No, actually this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. Kung Pao with this kind of font and colorway. Yeah. That makes sense. There's interesting. When is the racist movie date cutoff? At what year does it stop being okay? Oh my god. It's a solid funny movie of the times. Oh, I see. Okay, the next one we have is The Room from 2003. It's about Johnny living the American dream. He has a beautiful future wife, his fiancée Lisa, and he lives in a San Francisco townhouse. Then his fiancée gets bored of him and seduces his best friend. Oh! I see. I see. Understand. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. What year was Tropic Thunder released? Dude, Tsuko kept mentioning Tropic Thunder for a while. I don't know what she meant by that. I think like Numi asked, hey, what's like a scary movie? Let's all watch like a spooky movie or something. And then Tsuko was like, what about Tropic Thunder? And I was like, what happens in Tropic Thunder? What do you mean? And she was like, guys, I think we should watch it. And I was like, what's Tropic Thunder? And she was like, I think we should just watch it. And she never gave me the answer. I don't know. I don't know. It's not scary. What? What did she suggest? Okay, sure. Sure. Anyways, next movie is Spider-Man 2. Oh my god, it's the one with the octopus man. It's the one with the octopus guy. Classic Spider-Man vibe. Good vibe, good vibe. I think this might be one of the Spider-Man movies that made me like really scared. It's the emo Spider-Man, right? Where he like turns evil and mean and edgy. And then he fights against Dr. Ock. Emo is 3. Oh, is that 3? Then what happens in 2? Is 2 just Dr. Ock? Spider-Man 3 was Venom. So what happens in 2? 2 is where he fights against Doc Ock, and Doc Ock like kidnaps the girl. It's just Doc Ock. Oh, Dr. Onk. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's the one with the train. This was pretty good. I think Spider-Man 3 is what gave me a fear of spiders, because that's when there was a McDonald's Happy Meal toy with a spider plush, and my dad would throw it at me nonstop while I cried and told him not to. And I basically would like run in a circle around home and just like scream and cry because I didn't like the look of the texture of the spider plush that he would throw at me, and he would not stop. Anyways, the next movie is Cosmic Princess Kaguya. I keep seeing clips of it, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not actually watched it. But I keep seeing clips, and I also listen to the music from it, which is pretty banger. Cute movie. Then we have Silence of the Lambs. Whoa. Okay. Why does it sound so familiar? Have I watched this movie before? Clarice, an FBI trainee, seeks help from Hannibal Lecter, a psychopathic serial killer and former psychiatrist, in order to apprehend another murderer who's been claiming female victims. Oh, it puts the lotion on the skin. It's the Hannibal Lecter one. I feel like I've watched this on Instagram Reels. She's gonna say she saw this one on Instagram Reels too. Wait! I'm pretty sure I did. See this on Instagram Reels, unfortunately. Okay. Now we have The Fly, 1986. Oh god, he's got texture. Oh god, this is like Ant-Man gone wrong. Oh god, we need to leave. I'm scared. Alright, we have a silent voice again. Based. Then we have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one. Ooh. This is the quirky one with the Oompa Loompas. I don't know if that's problematic. I don't know if that's problematic. I'm scared to say it. The Oompa Loompas. Yes, that one. The Oompa Loompas. Yes. When I was bullied in school, they used to call me an Oompa Loompa. They called me an Oompa Loompa for like a week before they realized that I didn't really take it as like an insult, and they were like, yeah, she's not reacting to it. This is lame. And they called me something else after. I don't know. They were like, yeah, she is just like not getting upset whenever we call her an Oompa Loompa. We need to switch it up. We need to get more offensive. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, the book was really bad. Oh, I did not know that. All right, we have Kiki's Delivery Service. Very wholesome, very cute. Every year on Halloween, I think of cosplaying as Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, but I never do it, and I never get it done. And that is why every year, my Halloween costumes are always very last minute, and I never remember what I want to be until after Halloween, when I see everyone else's costumes, and I realize, man, I should have been Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. So, yeah. Do it? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do Halloween in... Should I do Halloween in America this year? Should I go back to America for Halloween? I visit home just for Halloween weekend. Or should I just enjoy Halloween in Tokyo? I don't know. Start planning now. Well, now is just too much time, I think. Now is too much time in between. Okay. Whoa. We're almost at the end, you guys. This is Kung Fu Hustle. Whoa. This is so based. This is so base. This is the one with the crazy granny with the rollers in her hair. Oh my god, this is actually so base. Solid one. Solid one. Good vibe, good vibe, good vibe. Okay. Ooh. I love that one. It's such a classic. Good movie, good movie. And then we have Airplane. From 1980. After the crew becomes sick of food poisoning, a neurotic ex-fighter must safely land a commercial airplane full of passengers. Wait. Guys, you're not gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. But I think I may have seen clips of this on Instagram Reels. No way. No freaking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That doesn't surprise me. It checks out a little bit. It checks out. Yeah, it kind of makes sense for Instagram. Kind of works there. Yeah. It kind of works out. So this is our last one, and it is Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, or why do you have two movies? Why do you have two movies? You're the last person, and you cannot even follow basic directions. You're the last person in this list, and for some reason you have decided, yes, why yes, Toma, I think I'm going to break the rules. Why yes, Toma, I think I'm going to go ahead and just give you my favorite multiple movies when I ask for one. I'm invested. What's the second one? The second movie is none other than Chainsaw Man, Reze Arc. You have to pick one! These are such drastically different movies. You have to pick one. I'm gonna find who this person is and I'm gonna ban them. I'm gonna find who did this and I'm gonna ban them. I know exactly who you are. You better watch yourself. Should have stopped that Star Wars. For the record, my favorite movie is Kung Fu Panda. That makes so much sense. Hello? The first one? That's the one that I remember most. So I would say that's my favorite movie. Is it the best movie, like, comparatively? No, but it's the one that I remember most. Not
beating the Chinese allegations there.
That's
Toma.
crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. I just like the movie, man. What can I say? Yeah, because it's one of 10 movies you've seen. No, see, the final tally was 25. So I've seen more than 10 movies, actually. Yeah, with 4 being seen on Reels. That's pretty good. Your favorite movie is Kung Fu Panda and you don't know who Jack Black is? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that Kung Fu Panda had Jack Black's face taped onto him throughout the entirety of the movie.
Movies on Reels don't count, Toma.
Even then, that's still more than 10. Okay. That's like 21. That's like 21. I think a few of those are ones you knew of. It's gotta be more than 10. I'm back. I've climbed a mountain. What? Sure. Have fun. have fun. Are you gonna say that's your second movie? No, I like Finding Dory. Yeah. You're Dory coded. Makes sense. Have you seen any of the Monty Python movies? I saw like the most famous one. Nemo with Dory? I think Dory is better in my opinion. I feel like Nemo is like Nemo is like a story about like found family and like making it back home, but Dory is more so a movie about like pushing through no matter how lost you may be. Like you don't know what's going on or what might be ahead of you, but you're still swimming ahead no matter what. So that's why I think like I like Finding Dory. Or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I think is good. That's usually what I'll say if someone asks me for a movie that's not animated. I like that one. Because it's like sad. It's sad and makes me question my concept of love and whether or not it's realistic or real, or if I'm just meant to be like a hermit for the rest of my life. Only one Toma. It's Kung Fu Panda. It's Kung Fu Panda. It's because someone asked me about my second one, okay? Someone asked me about the second one. It's not my fault. I like that one because it's sad. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's go ahead and end for today. Did you guys have fun? I'm gonna get beaten by my management. I'm not actually gonna get beaten, but we did talk a little bit about how I complained about like how I wanted to film content during the day, because I'm filming a lot of like IRL content right now, and I was like, guys, my footage looks really ugly because I film it all at night. And they're like, why don't you just film during the afternoon? And I'm like, oh, because I stream during the afternoon. And they're like, but aren't you supposed to stream at 11? And then by the time you're done streaming, you have enough time. And I'm like, oh yeah, but I always stream late and I end late, so by the time I'm done streaming, it's already evening. And they're like, hello? So now they're gonna start waking me up. They've put it onto my calendar, so my management is now just my alarm clock. Instead of planning out events for me and finding opportunities for me, they are being my alarm clock. Good stream. You're a good streamer, Toma. VTuber 5 stars. Thank you. I can literally just color correct it. No, it's like it's very dark, so you basically can't see anything, or the colors are so washed out. I feel like it's like the kind of thing where the camera is overcompensating because it can't see anything, so as a result it looks kind of fuzzy. Do you guys know what I mean? Like when you use your iPhone camera in the dark and then like you take pictures of stuff in the dark, technically it's clear, but it's kind of like fuzzy compared to if it was well lit. I think these streams where you judge your stuff is a good vibe. I'm glad. Low light artifacts. Yeah, so the footage has a lot of those. So basically management is gonna start like grilling me to make sure I wake up early. You don't have an HDR camera? Do you think I'm made of money? No, I'm using my phone. I think like if the content does well, then we'll look into upgrading, but I didn't want to be the kind of person that like upgrades right away and then doesn't actually use stuff, you know? So I really just got basically like the bare minimum that I would need to record stuff like this, and then if it gets better, then I think it's okay to upgrade, but I don't think there's a need to do it right now, right from the start. She's using a phone to record and 3 trap phones for lighting. How'd you know? Good night, Emma. Good night. Good nights. Good nights. I think we are not going to stream tomorrow. I think I have a doctor's appointment. And then we'll be streaming on the 11th and 12th and 13th, I believe. 11th, 12th, 13th, if I remember correctly. But make sure to join my Discord server if you guys haven't already, so you guys know when exactly I'll be going live, or check me out on Twitter because I try to post there pretty often. Not streaming tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. And then tonight, let's go visit Elle. She's in a subathon, so thankfully I can raid her. She usually ends before me, so let's go ahead and give Elle some love. Whoa. Yeah, let's give Elle some love. Hope she's doing well. She's currently playing Pokopia. Pokopia. I don't know how to pronounce it. But thank you guys so much for today. 1 in chat if you guys had fun today. 2 in chat if you want me to starve myself and you want me to spend the entire day deboning chicken with my hands. Yeah. 3 in chat if you're feeling hungry. But thank you guys so much for being here today. Make sure you guys live well, eat well, sleep well, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys again soon. TM. Yeah.